Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Filipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Filipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Filipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Filipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Filipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Filipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Filipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Filipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Filipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
JB Bitbit. Hinalbo niya doon yung dalawa.
White shirts, Japet Aguilar!
Trollano answers back with a three. Scottie. Bang! And for the first time ever, Scottie breaches 30. What a fight back by Barangay Ginebra. Tapla na ang ating race to 4 at 2 apiece.
Now it's gonna be down to a best of 3.
As those two guys who lost their voices last time around, the series is tied at 2 games apiece, and a win tonight will put the winner a game away from the finals and joining TNT Tropang 5G, which won by the slimmest of margins at the end game earlier tonight. But this one, game 5, could be pivotal, could decide and push the winner to just one step closer to the finals. Dominic Uy, you promised me no overtime tonight, or if there is, I can't blame you.
Oo, mahirap eh. Sa ganda ng hinalaro itong dalawang koponan na to, hindi natin masabi kung mag-overtime, especially itong Barangay Ginebra coming off that big win in game number 4. Pero tingnan muna natin ang ating playoff bracket, ang ating both last 4 teams obviously in the semifinals.
Kulang isa na lang.
Isa na lang kasi nanalo itong TNT kanina against Meralco 4-1. Ito namang San Miguel at Barangay Ginebra 2-2. So it's basically a best of 3. So very pivotal itong game na ito, itong game number 5. Who will win this? Isang panalo na lang. Pasok na rin sa finals.
You and I, we did game number 3 and Ginebra was very flat that night, which they acknowledged, but they came out really blazing in game number 4. Of course, you know what about Scottie Thompson, what happened there. But Ginebra was up and blazing on both ends of the floor.
Well, you gotta love anong ginawa ng Scottie Thompson. Obviously, you know, a triple-double for Scottie Thompson. Pero more than anything, ang gusto ko nakita sa larong yun, pinakita niya yung kanyang leadership. He led Barangay Ginebra in that win. And look at the numbers for Barangay Ginebra. 34 assists. 11 of those coming from Scottie Thompson. Biggest lead was 14, pero biggest lead ng San Miguel nga 16 din yun. But that fourth quarter was really yung turning point. 33-16. I mean, that's plus 17 pag tinignan mo para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. That completely turned that ball game, obviously, and they were able to tie that series, and largely because of this man on your screens.
And what did that mean for Ginebra as it goes through many transitions of late, Dom?
Pag tingnan mo, diba, you look at Barangay Ginebra, who's the face? The face is Scottie Thompson. And before, you know, they talk about him, you know, yes, he is the leader, nagpo-point guard siya, kaya ba niya? You know, they've been trying it, but pinakita niya sa larong yon that he's more than willing to embrace that role. Before, he was more of a quiet leader. Now, you can hear him talk during the huddles. And obviously, pinapakita niya sa kanila laro. Kita mo naman, 35 points, 5 of 7 from the 3-point area, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. The first 30-point triple-double in the PBA since 1993. Napakatagal na niyan, di ba? Kaka-graduate pa lang ng college na ni Magumar Jun eh.
And 2 very good point guards did that. Johnny Barrientos and Ronnie Magsanov, of course. And of course, Japet Aguilar, he will continue to be important to the cause of Ginebra.
Well, Japet Aguilar, very important for him to be able to knock down those outside jumpers and to be able to get some points in the paint, because that puts pressure on a guy like Junmar Fajardo. Fajardo hasn't been playing all that well the last 2 games. Credit yung depensa ng Barangay Ginebra. Credit Japet Aguilar from keeping him out of his suites para kay Japet in game number 4, helping Barangay Ginebra to even out the series.
And Fajardo, of course, playing through tremendous pain on his shoulders, which he was experiencing as early as 2 games back. CJ Perez, you were beginning to talk about him. Together with Ross, they carried the load on that day, despite the fact that they lost game number 4.
What a start para kay CJ Perez and itong kay Chris Ross in game number 4. CJ Perez, you look at him, solid once again. Itong si CJ Perez knocking from the outside. He hasn't been shooting all that well from the outside, pero in game number 4, nagtama itong si CJ. He will, when he is hitting that basket or that basketball inside that hoop, when he's hitting that, napakahirap pigilin to San Miguel. 22 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 of 11 from the 3-point area. That's a very good shooting clip for San Miguel. You look at San Miguel, when they knock down that 3-point shot, it's a lot easier for them, obviously, to win ball games.
Alam mo, pag ikaw, hindi ko alam kung kailan yung period mo. Inuhulaan ko kasi itong babaeng to, gusto makita ng audience. Apple David, please.
After winning back-to-back games and getting an early 16-point lead in Game 4 for Coach Leo Austria, medyo nagkampante at nagrelax sa depensa ang kanyang Beermen, thinking that the win will come easy, particularly in the fourth quarter. It's either daw ang bagal nila rotate sa depensa o nagdadasal na lang sila na magmintis ng tira ang Barangay Ginebra instead of doing the actual work, forcing the Kings to miss or at least make their shots difficult. Tonight, Coach Leo is expecting na bumalik yung intensity and constant or consistent effort nila sa kanilang defense. Back to the panel.
And we will have Apple David patrol the beat. This will be a game of fireworks, Dom. No question about it. Because the winner will be a step away from a date with TNT Tropang 5G.
At tali yun dun sa sinasabi ni Apple kanina na kinakailangan nila maglaro all throughout. Hindi pwedeng di ba, pasulpot-sulpot lang because both teams are capable of runs. And Barangay Ginebra, we saw it, guys, with when you have Barrientos, Scottie Thompson, and the other guys, Norbert Torres, also coming in to play this ball game.
Let's send it to downstairs for the introduction of our starting lineups for Barangay Ginebra and San Miguel Beer.
San Miguel! Starting at guard, last season's Rookie of the Year from Naga City, number 4, RJ Barrientos. Also at guard, one of the PBA's 50 greatest players from Digos Davao del Sur, number 9, Scottie Thompson. At forward, the number 1 overall pick in the PBA 48 season draft from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Hall. Also at forward, a 4-time All-Star from Abulug, Cagayan, number 1, Troy Rosario. And at center, a 9-time All-Star from Sasmuan, Pampanga, number 25, Japet Aguilar. Head coach for Barangay Ginebra is Tim Code. And now introducing the starters for the San Miguel Beermen. At guard, a 5-time All-Star from La Paz, Leyte, number 6, Chris Ross. Also at guard, a 3-time champion from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. At center, a record 9-time MVP from Pinamungahan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. At forward, from Taguig, number 3, Mo Tautua. And also at forward, an 8-time All-Star from Santiago, Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marshall Lassiter. Head coach for the San Miguel Beermen is Leo Austria. Game officials are Peter Balaw, Mike Gordeliza, Jerry Narandan, and Kenny
the
Hallig.
men with the whistles, Balaw, Gordeliza, Jerry Narandan, as well as Kenny Hallig. And starting lineups, I noticed quickly that San Miguel has made some changes, like Rodney Brodlial is not going to be there, and it's Tautua. They want to start strong, maybe because injured din si Junmar Fajardo.
Tama, at ginawa yun ng Barangay Ginebra in the previous game when they started out with RJ Barrientos. Nagulat sila doon. But now for, you look at the San Miguel Beermen starting out with Mo Tautua, who's been actually playing well in this series.
In the meantime, the first pass deflected. Here's Tautua, seriously thinking about it. Drops it. At 3.
Knocking down that 3-point shot itong si Mo Tautua. They need the guys from the bench to be able to score and help out to relieve the pressure on Junmar. Remember, first 2 games, double-double itong si Junmar, 20-20s, right? But in game 3 and 4, nakita mo, ang laki ng binaba ng kanyang scoring, and you could really see that he is suffering from an injury.
Here's Scottie, as if game 4 never ended.
So, ibig sabihin nun, hindi lang MOA ang gusto niya. Diba? Diba kasi may mga iba, mas gusto yung court eh. Kanya-kanyang court yan, diba? Mas sanay ka, mas gusto mo.
Ikaw, nung naglalaro ka, paborito mo? Araneta.
Araneta.
Araneta. Ibang vibe eh, no?
Tsaka Cuneta for a while.
Cuneta for a while. Miss downstairs, back to Junmar. Oh, block, but it is a foul on Japet. Aga-agang kwarta o pa ho, no? Sabi nga ni Magu. Pero hindi gagamitin ni Tim Cone yan. Maaga pa. Can you imagine if players were allowed to do the challenge? We'd never end, I guess.
Eh, wala.
We'd never end. Ay yung unlimited challenges.
Pero dapat pagka magcha-challenge ka, kailangan may toka ka.
Oo. Diba? 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Ano ibig sabihin may toka ka?
kailangan meron kang skin in the game. Diba? Hindi pwedeng cha-challenge ka lang. Kailangan, o pag talo ka, magsusuicide ka. Magsusuicide, diba? Magsusuicide ka.
Or you sit down on the bench for 3 minutes. O kasi sinayang mo yung challenge eh.
Correct. Well, Junmar Fajardo only shooting 56% from the free throw area dito sa semifinal
Which
series.
he has struggled with in this series, as you mentioned. Under the basket, huli nga yan. Huli-uli yan. May foul. Batay kay referee Mike Flordeliza.
Alam mo, Sev, nakita ko din ilang mga clips na pinapakita obviously ng mga San Miguel fans that they feel Junmar Fajardo when he's going up there, madami siyang times na itong Barangay Ginebra is, you know, playing defense on him, 3-4 guys na natatamaan siya sa kamay at sinasabi na wala pa ring foul. But that's what really happens in a series. There will be times na matatawagan na at hindi. But, you know, with Junmar Fajardo playing subpar the past games 3 and 4, parang nararamdaman mo, didiin siya dito sa larong ito eh.
27 points in game 1, 21 in game 2. Tapos medyo maaray ng game 3, 6 points lang. There's 9 points ng last time around. Though the rebounds, well, they're still there. As Junmar goes shopping, senses that Marcia thought about it, aims carefully, too sharp. Look at the Giants of San Miguel grapple with the ball.
Love the energy of Tua running after
which
that
they
basketball.
need, which they need here, given Junmar's difficulties. They still have it. Offensive rebounding, not this time around. Taken away by Holt.
Oh, Chris Ross, what a game for him also in game number 4. Starting out for the first time, scoring 20 points in that ball game. 5 of 14 from the three-point area.
Alam mo kung minsan, kahit natatalo San Miguel, lamang pa rin sila sa rebounds, ano? In the meantime, that shot by Barrientos bounces away.
And look at that. You know kung ilan nakababa agad dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Scottie Thompson gets into the passing path. Holt rushes. Can't go anywhere. Clipped downstairs. Looks like Ross. Rare moment. Ross does not complain about the foul.
And alam mo, Sev, ang nakakagulat. Yung larong yun, di ba, pumutok yung Chris Ross. Usually, pag pumuputok si Chris Ross from the outside, panalo ang San Miguel. One of the few times that he scored over 20, especially in a playoff, na hindi nanalo itong San Miguel.
Yeah. Final score then was 105-91, game 4. Japic's familiar shot. Holt collects the offensive rebound. Back to Holt, wide open. 3 on its way, short. And Tua collects it. 9 minutes and 14 to go. We're in the opening quarter. Oh, good move.
Wisely attacking that defense of Barangay Ginebra na hindi pa nakaset up.
Always in double digits in the series. Lowest he had was in game 2. He had 11. Here's Scottie. The Ginebra skyrocket, who just really exploded in game 3, in that last game 4. Japet fires, drops it over Junmar's extended hand.
Again, always good if Japet is knocking down those outside shots and scoring, putting additional pressure on Junmar to play defense on him.
2 games in a row, hitting 14 points. In game 3 and 4, the ball will go to Ginebra. Grabe yung pagkatalo kanina ng Meralco, no? Lamang na sila, 96-91.
Lamang ka ng 5.
20 diba? Seconds to go.
Naka 4 points, tapos na-disgrasyahan ka, na-stealan ka ng bola.
Ng batak pa yung nakatira ng 4. No? Meanwhile, Lassiter, counter steal, juggles the ball along the sideline. Ginebra will keep it with a 12-second shot clock.
Pero Sevang, nakita mo doon, they're relying heavily on CJ Cancino, and that's really the future of Meralco. Yun. Second year, you know, you could say that, you know, he made some decisions that could have been better towards the end game, but those are the things na matututo siya.
Libre si Japet. Bang! And Japet has exploded for his second basket. We are tied at 7. This will start slowly, but will explode. Especially in the third quarter, which San Miguel always wins in the series.
Pag nakakuha sila ng rhythm.
CJ, you were saying, knocks down the 3 and gives San Miguel a 3-point lead. Holt loses control. 4-3. Oh, great pass. Great pass. 5-0 run all of a sudden.
Off that turnover, hindi nakababa itong Barangay Ginebra at napigilan yung fast break ng San Miguel.
Masyado silang buka nung bumaba eh. No? So pagbalik sa baba, wala, hindi sila assembled. Here's Japet. RJ, will he pocket pass? No. His floater? No. Tautua is busy in this game. 5-0 run as of the moment. Junmar trying to get into his position. Side steps, drop. Oh, great pass.
Wow, great extra pass by Chris Ross.
That's a 7-0 run by the Beermen. Ginebra is forced to call this timeout. You and I, we will all be back with you with a report most likely from Abu David when we return.
Our official IT partner, our valid licensees, PBA and Signal, World Balance, Daily Fantasy, our marketing partner, Fitbar.
We have you back here this year at the Smart Arena at the Coliseum, and you were beginning to talk about Junmar Fajardo and his struggles.
Diba, solid yung game 1 and 2, then bilang talagang naramdaman yung injury sa kanyang balikat in games 3 and 4. Still winning game number 3 but losing game number 4. Big chance, I feel, for him to be able to try and get back at magdiin dito sa game number 5.
Okay, Apple, you have a story on this.
Yes, there's no serious injury sa mga balikat ni Junmar Fajardo, pero dahil sa bigat na mga lumalanding humahataw dito at sa dalas na nangyayari ito, umaabot sa punto na yung kanyang traps nagtatighten, causing a certain level of discomfort. Pag kinataas yung kanyang mga braso going for a rebound or for a shot, tulad niya na nabanggit yung he struggled offensively last game kasi nakukompromise yung tansya daw niya sa kanyang tira. Kala niya sakto na pero malakas or minsan kulang. But with the past 2 days of recovery and rest, he's confident na mas maganda na ipapakita niya at least for the offense. Yung rebounds, sure ball na yun eh. Balik sa inyo.
Okay, very, very clear from Apple. You know that, Domino, kung minsan sa laro, tatamaan uli yan eh. Yung iniiwas-iwasong kung minsan tatamaan eh.
Alam mo, kahit hindi tamaan, but because may konting tightness
may strain
at may pain,
no?
yung timing mo dun sa pag-shoot, naiiba yun. At yun yung sinasabi nga ni Apple. And you know, yung rebounding kasi you have enough time to adjust because you're creating the space for it. Unlike dun sa pag ikaw yung sumushoot, madaming magugulo.
Saka kailan tumira ka mabilis.
Oo, madaming nanggugulo sa'yo eh. Pero tama eh, di ba? Lahat talaga eh. Lahat ng tao. The only way to really stop Junmar is first not let him get the basketball. When he has that basketball, it has to be, hindi pwedeng isa ka lang. Kinakailangan team defense. And, you know, because of his dominance, talagang mapapaul at may mararamdaman at may contact parati yan.
I have a third for that. Pray that he will miss. and as Apple pointed out, that's very rare at point-blank range. Japet Aguilar has chipped in 5 points. San Miguel, before that timeout, had a 7-2 run, and now he never tried to chop down that lead, trims it down to 5.
And just to highlight that point, yung mga miss ni Junmar, nakita natin sa games 3 and 4, may iba doon tutok na.
Near steal, Tautua keeps his hand on the leather. Perez's attempt, Junmar flying, no rebound to collect. Good catch, Amarendo's looking ahead. Holt is gone on the trailer.
Well, coming off that timeout, that's a 4-0 answer by Barangay Ginebra. And usually, Sev, ang nakita natin dun sa kay Coach Tim, yung usual na ginagawa niya pagka yung mga crucial games, shortened ng rotation. So tignan natin kung shortened ang rotation niya here in game number 5.
Sino? Si Tim Cone?
Yes.
Tingnan mo yung papasok, malapit na. Mukhang mahaba yung rotation kasi si Aguilar na isa papasok.
Well, ginamit siya in game number 4.
Yes, it was.
Right? Gave that energy.
Love siya ng Ginebra crowd, ha?
And may umiika-ika itong si Troy Rosario.
Use me, don't use me, I'm here.
Oo, walang problema. Pero umiika si Troy doon. So
maybe that's why Aguilar will get some time. Escape move. Oh, ipang sa likod. Si Junmar yata ang tatawagan rito. Ang hirap din pag kaibigan mo yung kalaban mo. I know it's trabaho lang, kailangan. Pero siyempre, bilib ako sa dalawang to. Pag nagkwentuhan sa hallway, parang long lost friends, tapos biglang paglaro.
Hindi lang yun, taga nila nagsama sa Gilas.
Ay, roommate nga. Ano yung tanong mo? Gaano kalaki kaya yung kama?
Diba?
Mr. Fajardo, Mr. Aguilar.
Baka hihingi sila ng extra bed pero parang sa may paalang.
We only have twins. Twin bed. Sasabihin. Na-imagine ko yung mukha nito si Jam. Ganun ba? Alisin nyo na yung kama. Higa na lang kami. Sahig.
Or ilalagay yung maleta. Doon may papatong yung paa mo.
Daddy niyan.
Laki rin yan.
Peter. Score, ayan na. Mula nung timeout, umarangkada na Ginebra. 6-0 run back.
Yes.
Okay. Counter run. Kautua. CJ Perez. Top of the keyhole. Ross looks inside. CJ shakes, bakes, turns, can't make it. Junmar puts it back in.
Ang ganda ng depensa ni Japet Aguilar kay Junmar when Junmar did not have that basketball. Pero nung sumaksak na itong San Miguel, kinakailangan niyang humelp. Kaya napunta sa posisyon si Junmar to get that offensive rebound.
To see Holt down the middle. No! Look at the way he released it.
That. Nagulat siya. Actually, I think he was looking to pass, but still able to get that shot up.
Tira ko na. Diba?
Libre.
Tira ko na. He has 4 points. Here's Lassiter. Still scoreless. When I say that, usually he scores, but he does not.
Did not score in game number 4.
Yeah, they did not. Holt slows it down. Aguilar being egged on to shoot.
Well, you know he's not going to shoot first.
Now he will. And listen to this crowd roar. And Ginebra, with its own counter round, is back in front by 1.
10-2 run by Barangay Ginebra coming off that timeout. And this is why the crowd loves Raymond Aguilar. Gamitin mo, hindi mo gamitin. Pag ginamit mo, ready, knocks down that 2, lamang ang Ginebra ng isa.
Ginebra on a counter run here in the lead by 117-16. Good size crowd on a Wednesday here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Seb Sarmento, Dominic Uyapo, David, your trio for the Sports 5 presentation on RPTV. And take a look at this last sequence.
Scottie Thompson finding the wide open Raymond Aguilar. Raymond Aguilar hindi naman siya pinahiya. Knocking down that 2-point shot. Alam mo, dapat nakita natin yung reaction ni Coach Tim. Si Coach Tim yung napaganon. Napataas ng kamay, napa-fist pump.
Alam niya ito eh.
No.
Alam niya ito si NN. We have this big crowd joining Magu Marjon, as you mentioned. We'll talk about Magu. Willie Marshall, of course, our commissioner, and Alfrancis Chua, Attorney Raymond Zurilla is there of
Nanonood si Magu?
Hindi. Natinig tayo, pre-game pa lang.
Oh.
Ikaw ang pinapanood niya.
Alam mo, natutuwa ako ang mga nanonood si Winnie Arboleda. Nanonood si Winnie. Yung dun sa sinabi natin kanina, hindi ako sure.
Okay. Bahala kayong dalawa. Look at that counter run that does not work. Look at this. Everybody pointing everywhere. And look at this team. Everybody is trying to ask for a challenge. Too early, guys. You may want it, but it's too early. No, it's because of the value of this game.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi
One win away ka eh.
baka kailangan mo mamaya eh.
Yes. Tsaka 1 win away ka na lang kapag napanalo mo ito.
Kung kailangan mo yung challenge mamaya.
Correct.
Diba?
And you look at it, Sev, it's a Wednesday. Galing ka sa 2-day break. Ito yung chance na talagang paikliin mo yung rotation.
Yun naman din ang sinabi ni Coach RG in the last coverage from the MOA. The shot in the corner by Torres does not work. Torres has been playing well in this series, actually.
Yes. You can really see, kaya siya dinala dito sa Barangay Ginebra kung he's a floor spacer. Ang maganda pa dito, yung improvement niya dun sa defense, dun sa team defense. Not necessarily yung depensa niya one-on-one.
Wami Johnson is in the game. 3. No. By the way, also on the floor is this guy, Rodney Brondial, the new garbage collector. When I say that as a compliment.
Yes.
Nung araw, Joy Carpio, my dear classmate, was that kind of player with great taste. Diba? Na-box out mo na lahat. Si Joy Carpio, pipitikin yan, kasi ibabalik yung bola sa basket.
Ang dami natin nakita na ganyan nabuhay sa PBA.
And you will always have a job pag ganyan.
Yes.
Here's Trollano.
Freddy Abuda.
Yan.
Diba? Rudy Hatfield.
Trollano who exploded in Game 3 with his own version of 33 points. Here he is, wide open, good line. But no, Junmar boxed away. Rondial gets it to go, make a summon foul.
72 wins of San Miguel. Guys coming off the bench. Game number 2, diba? It was Geronte scoring, making a difference in the fourth quarter.
13 points.
Yes. In the third game, Trollano all throughout the ball game. Also coming off the bench, but continues yung kanyang pinakita. Nung game number 1 win naman itong Barangay Ginebra, Norbert Torres, Ralph Ku, David, diba? Andun yung contribution nila. Scottie also, Abarientos also.
Sabi ng kasama nating Larry po na siya who's doing it for PBA Rush. Grabe yung improvement ng David. Grabe, napaka-naturally gifted. As physical skills, basketball knowledge.
Sef, ihambing ka kay Butler. Diba? Hinambing siya ni Coach Tim kay Butler.
Ayan si David. Ito si Torres. David. 2-point San Miguel lead. Here's Cool. He likes the spot.
It was huge for Ginebra when the guys coming off the bench are able to score, guys like Ralph Ku, David.
Best game of Ku was the opener. 13 points. Had 7 in game number 4.
Dumami yung 3-point shooter nila.
Yes.
Coming from the big men.
Which they need. Junmar Fajardo decides to hook it up. He scores. He has 6.
Wide open.
And David gives them young legs and youth, of course.
And his confidence is through the roof right now.
Nabigyan ng oras itong mga bagets no, ha? Here's Holt, watching Trollano. Here's Jericho. Guami's bottled up. Jericho 4. Nothing there. Take a look at this 3-point shot. Hatid sa inyo ng Arena Plus Sportsbook.
2 minutes.
2-minute mark of the opening quarter. Here's Holt to the corner. Cool, wide open. Not this time, though. Junmar collects it.
2 3-point shooters on the left side that time of Stephen Holt. Finding Ku, but just not able to knock it down.
Last 2 games, the opening quarter have been won by San Miguel Beer. In the meantime, San Miguel is back in the lead by 1.
Lalo na yung game number 4. 36 points sila ng first quarter.
Yeah, 36-26.
Largely because of Chris Ross.
Pero pumutok ang Ginebra ng second quarter, 30-19. Libre si Torres. Not this time. Junmar has another board. Trollano with Torres waiting for him. Kinaliwa, ayaw. Ku has it. 1 minute and 3 remaining. Ku looking. Scottie is gone.
The example, yung sinabi ni Apple kanina, na kailangan maglaro ka ng tuloy-tuloy. That time, bumaba yung Barangay Ginebra, able to stop that fast break. Pagdating sa kabila, hindi naman nakababa yung San Miguel, naunahan pa rin sila ng Barangay Ginebra. So that's just effort right there.
And this first quarter has his Ginebra up by 1. And what's the call?
Offensive foul on Jumar.
That's his second foul. Andreas Cahilig will come in. He'll replace Jumar Fajardo.
Definitely an offensive foul there.
Hirap pag lumabas ka sa San Miguel, ang daming coach kakausap sa'yo. Kanina masaya, matutuwa ka. George Gallant ako at Anthony Suntay. Lakas mag-trash talk ng George Gallant tungkol sa golf, ha? Hindi talaga, ha? Ay, alam mo, George, mali ka rin mo ng sports, eh.
Galing talaga niyan.
Sabi nga ni Anthony. Sabi
At
niya,
pinapaalam niya sa lahat na magaling siya.
diba? Sabi niya kay Anthony Suntay, ito, lato.
Ako nga tinanong niya, Dom, ikaw ba magaling ka na? Pag magaling ka na, kausapin mo ako, ha?
Si Anthony naman, hindi ako, hindi talaga, magaling talaga ito. Hindi talaga naman, eh, no? So, wala tayong, we are not, ano yan? We are not worthy to be in his golfing presence. Scratch, eh, no? Scratch si George Gallant. 26-23, 20 seconds mo natitira. Here's Cahilig. Rondiel trying to provide a big pick, but not really used. Here's Wani. Jericho. He whacks the basket, but can't get it to fall. Follow up, Cahilig.
You got to fight tooth and nail for every single possession.
And even those baskets that may not have a chance, you fight for them. And Ginebra, down early on, manages to crawl back. They're in the lead by 1, 26-25.
Troy Rosario is no longer on the Ginebra bench as he made his way to the locker room towards the end of the first quarter. Ang sabi ni Troy, no contact but on a certain movement, naramdaman niya na parang na-overextend yung kanyang groin. Initial assessment is a pulled groin muscle but currently being assessed further as to how severe it is. I'll keep you updated, gentlemen. Seb and Doc.
Maraming salamat, Apple David. That's a key player to lose. Huh? To lose, I hope he can come back, but mukhang they will have to take a look at him.
Next man up muna para dito sa Barangay.
Kaya nakalaro si Aguilar kanina, no? Sabi mo nga, eh. 26-25. It was an up-down. It's a roller coaster first quarter, Dom.
When you look at San Miguel, off to initially a good start. They were up 14-7 in the first 5 minutes of that first quarter. Jumar Fajardo with 8 in the first, Motao Tua with 7, and CJ Perez with 5. Eto namang si Japet Aguilar for Barangay Ginebra with 8 points. What a big turnaround in the second part of that first quarter for Barangay Ginebra.
Glad you're with us. Earlier tonight, we had TNT Tropang 5G nosing out Meralco in the stretch in the last 20 seconds to book that first finals seat.
Masakit,
fourth straight.
Masakit yun para sa Meralco.
No, naman.
Pero yun nga, that's something that you have to learn from. Especially, they're giving a lot of trust and time to guys like CJ Cantino, who played really good basketball. But in the end, he's gonna learn about some of the decisions that he could have done better.
34 points yata. Meanwhile, penetrate. Dipsy-do. Hindi pumasok. May tumambling sa ilalim. Teka muna. Baka nasaktan. Sino ba ito? Troliano? So vital for San Miguel for Troliano to come off strong off the bench. Series ito, eh, no?
Oo.
Troliano will shoot a pair of charities. First free throws in this particular game. San Miguel in the first game shooting only 48.4% from the free throw line. Better in the second game, 72. In the third game, they've dipped again. They've been dipping actually from the free throw line. In game number 4, they hit only 50%, 55.
Well, that first quarter, 8 assists already for Barangay Ginebra.
Yeah.
Yun ang hinahanap talaga ni Coach Tim. 6, 7, 8 assists a quarter.
Because you were saying they had 34 assists in game number 4. Samantala, galing bumalaw talaga nito. Hindi lang pumasok. Sa ilalim! How big the role has the bench of both sides played in this series?
Well, you look at the games that each team won. Yung bench ang laki ng binigay, right? Games 2 and 3, nanalo ang San Miguel bench with Jeron Teng and Troliano coming in, being the best players of the ball game. Game number 1, Barangay Ginebra winning that game. You had big game from Torres, Ralph Koo, and RJ Abarentos. Game number 4, obviously a big game by Scottie Thompson. But guys like Norbert Torres once again coming in and playing well for Barangay Ginebra. Torres had 13 in that game. Jason David also coming off the bench with 12.
Here's the open. Wami Johnson attempt has missed everything so far. Look at Rondial, fight for it downstairs. Looks around. Long toss to Kahilig. Jericho gallops, cuts up the inside, scores. May foul. Nasumikat dahil kay Jericho Rosales. Ang maraming tawa ko kay Magu at saka kay Coach RG. No? Pumasok si Jericho, tapos pumasok si Rosales. Sabi ni Magu, nako, ito na. Problema tayo. Part of, alam mo, part of the joyful
ganun talaga,
things.
nangyari yun.
Nangyari yun eh, bakit ba? Mas marami akong mali kesa sa mga referee. Ano nangyari dito? May foul. Counted. Aray.
So let's talk about the first quarter.
Teka, sandali. Nasaktan, sandali. Tingnan mo muna ito. Kasi nasaktan, tapos punta mo yung sasabihin. Aray!
Ayun.
Anong sasabihin mo? Goal for the flagrant 1. Kasi sa mukha eh, no?
Yes.
So I think he sits down.
3 minutes.
Kasi si Jericho has been hit with that particular violation also in the series. Here's another look at it. Though unintentional, no? Lumampas yung player sa kanya, inabutan niya yung mukha. He's trying to argue his case, but you know, can't argue that. Ito, one of the problems of San Miguel,
free throws. Yeah. In the first quarter, though, San Miguel 3 out of 3 from the free throw line.
Not bad, huh? Given their woes from the 15-foot line. Close and tight in this first half. San Miguel with a slight lead. Oh, great fake. Great pass. Wide open Kahili. He can nail that.
Potent lineup for San Miguel. The more you move that basketball, the better shots you will get.
And a counter by Gray on the other side. We have an early shootout between the young players of both camps.
I still remember that three-point shot that Jeremiah Gray took against Converge. Got fouled, made the 3 free throws.
Yep. Kahilig, I'm not surprised with him shooting a 3. Used to do that at therapy. Rondial got a good pass from Jericho Cruz.
Ang ganda ng ikot ng bola nitong San Miguel.
And they lead by 4 here at the top.
Di ba sinabi natin, Ginebra had 8 assists in the first quarter. Itong San Miguel, di naman papahuli, 7 in that first quarter.
Rondial is called for pushing from behind. Gray will sit down. Pinto is in the game.
Abo, ever since game number 3, itong si John Pinto has been getting more minutes.
Yep, 3-point shot. Hatid sa inyo ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. Cool. Parang they needed him in game 3 to stabilize and inspire things after. Scottie's pass is deflected.
Well, at least ngayon para kay John Pinto, alam niya na malaking chance na nagagamitin siya sa
good point. Libre. Atras, abante, hindi. Ball on the floor, Pinto pushes. Nobody running alongside him. Waits for the rest of the men in red. Here's Ku. Downstairs to Scottie. Scottie wants to post up Whammy. Libre. Yes! Pinto.
Coming into the ball game and knocking down that three.
Sabi ni Tifon, you're making me look so good here. Well, it's not part of strategy yan.
And he's a tough defender.
Oo naman. May tira pa. Oh, Cruz with a shuffle. Ano tawag?
Looks like an offensive
foul. Rundial will sit down and Tautua, who started today, is back on the floor. 3-point shot ito, hatid sa inyo ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. Close and tight in the second quarter. First quarter ended with Ginebra slightly up. Oh, tight pass. Scottie guilty of the offensive foul.
And they will on the floor there.
They will all do the TV motion. They want the replay. They want the challenge here. If I read Tim's lips properly, he's concerned about Peter Balog's position and angle on the floor.
Hindi lang yun. Kanina, ang pakiramdam niya, dapat si Ref Peter ang tumawag ng offensive, diba?
Exactly my point. Di ba? Bakit hindi siya ang tumatawag? Di ba? But what I've learned also, hindi necessary yung may position ang tatak.
Yeah.
Pwede yung isa tumawag.
I mean, end of the day, tama yung call. Right? So they're reviewing that one. One kahilig. And Scottie Thompson.
Kalahin mo, no, may tension na nga yung mga coaches. May tension pa dito sa referee because they will have to make the announcement for this. We'll get used to it. I'm not worried about this, you know. We won't speak like referee Bill Kennedy and the
Ay,
NBA.
grabe yun.
Oh, there's a tweet that says, if there's a documentary about my life, here's the announcement by Peter Balog.
After the review, offensive foul on Thompson against Kahilig. Therefore, the challenge made by Ginebra is not successful.
And Tim is not yet done.
He did not, ang kinokontest na doon, hindi naman niya in-extend. He went straight up, pero nandun yung muka ni Kahilig.
Which the replay showed.
Yes.
8.5 remaining. San Miguel is in front by 1. Close and tight still in this first half. Tautua launches a 3. Can't circle it in. Ball is loose. Jericho to. Ooh. Grabe yung battle for possession, huh?
Scrambling. And everybody's going at full speed. Dito, pag hindi ka go hard, masasaktan ka.
Or masisense ng coaches yan. May iba pa rito na may want to go harder than you.
May paglalagyan ka sa tabi ng coach.
Dito ka. Not the usual numbers you get from Jerry to Cruz. Apple David has a report. Go.
7 going back sa panalo ng Ginebra ng Game 4. They moved the ball very well. Had 34 assists nga compared to just 16 in Game 3. Mas maganda rin yung mga tira na nakuha nila as a result. Shooting almost 52% from the field. And sabi nga ni Coach Peter Martin, anticipating na itong SMB will come out with a lot of pressure and resistance sa depensa. They want to be able to make that conscious effort to keep the number of assists high. Dagdag pa dyan to win the bench battle. Ika.
Thank you very much, Apple. Turnovers, San Miguel had 16 in game number 4. 13 naman ang Ginebra. Actually, both have managed their turnovers.
Yes. Ang maganda dyan, Di ba the coaches also may anggulong talunin nyo yung bench ng kabila. Di ba, hindi yung, hindi ako starting five or hindi ako yung nagtatapos ng laro. Hindi. Talunin natin yung bench ng kabila. A different angle to motivate the players coming off the bench.
Here's Trollano heaving one from the outside. There's a foul downstairs. This is called by Jerry Narandan, wearing number 39. Beermen have been called for 3 team fouls. Ginebra's in penalty. Here is a 3-point shot by Trollano, brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Cool. They want to start operating from this left flank. Bangga foul si Trollano. Sumabay. Scottie will go to the free throw line.
Now Scottie Thompson, he goes hard every single time.
The only time Scottie did not score in twin digits was in game number 2. He had 9. Game 1, 22. Game 3, 17. And of course, you all know about the triple-double. Magsanok was the one you and I did long time ago. I thought that. Where you did not go home. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh,
ano yun? Tuhog pa yun.
First and second.
Tapos triple overtime yung second game.
Life is unfair, ano?
Pagka ganun, huwag ka na magplano.
Nope. Don't do anything. 37-34. La mga San Miguel ng tatlo. Earlier tonight, we had TNT Tropang 5G winning against Meralco, closing that series 4-1. Here's Thompson. Abarientos, good ball movement, Pinto free. No, short. Trollano gathers. Trollano looks ahead. Oh, squeezes it up.
But Ginebra doing such a good job of getting down defensively.
Correct.
Preventing yung mga fast break. Hindi madali yung mga fast break.
Hindi yung wide open lane,
yes.
di ba? Samantala, defensive stop ito, hatid sa inyo ng Pioneer Elastosil. Selyado ang bubong. Panahon. 4-point lead by the San Miguel Beermen. 7-11 to go. Apple, please.
Malaki naging dip sa scoring production ni Don Trollano from that 33 points in Game 3 to just 8 last game. Ang kwento ni Don, third quarter ng Game 3 na pangtukod niya yung kanyang kanang kamay. His shooting hand. So medyo maga ito kung mapapansin nyo nga. May tape ito, may cover pa. And nailang daw talaga siya. Kaya halos kalahati lang yung attempts niya last game. Pero ngayon, agresibo ulit siya. He's gonna look for his shots. And tulad na nakikita natin in this game, so far he has already 6 points. Sige natin ilan pa madadagdag.
Apple David, thank you very much. In the meantime, a frontal assault by RJ Abarientos cuts down the lead of San Miguel to 3.
Parang you're just waiting for the time na puputok itong si RJ Abarientos.
You were saying, shake and bake, no plans for a cut. And Scottie on the trail. That's the second time Ginebra has scored on the trail.
And Sev, yun nga, nauuna sila defensively, napipigilan nila yung fast break. Pero pag naka-force naman sila ng turnover, ang mabilis nila makababa.
Yes.
So you talk about fresher legs or effort. So far here, the first parang quarter and a half, pinapakita ng Ginebra sila.
Nai-stand ng San Miguel kung nawawala yung bola sa kanila. Like in this case, they gotta go down. Scottie catches it.
So this time, San Miguel, you can see nakababa sila defensively.
That shot won't work, however. A little early in the shot. Actually, natakap. Okay lang. Here's Rosales. That whirling shot, no? And there's a collision underneath. Two players are sprawled on the floor.
Scottie Thompson, masama yung bagsak na dun.
Alam mo, as a player, you expect that, eh. That's why you make yourself so fit, yes. So strong. Foul ang San Miguel. Lamang sila ng isa. Tingnan natin. We'll have you back with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the second after this. In basketball and in bowling, the perfect game, or in baseball and bowling, the perfect game is there. But for us in basketball, the triple-double is quite a sensation.
Sensation, definitely. And that his performance was sensational in game number 4. Na kaya sinakakuha ng pangalawang panalo dito sa ating serye. And look at that. PBA point guard, Scottie Thompson, 35, 11, and 11. Abarientos in 1993, 30, 15, and 14. And then Ronnie Magsanok in 1990, 32 points, 13 rebounds, and 18 assists. Ibang klase to be in that level.
Bakit 1990 pa lang, meron ng microphone si Ronnie Magsanok?
Oo nga, no?
Parang naka-headset na, no? Alam mo. Ayan, si Johnny.
Isa.
Nakatutuwa ako sa mga kwento ni Ronnie. Nung dumating na daw si Johnny sa PBA, puro likod daw nakita niya. Likod ni Johnny. Hirap daw bantayan. And in the meantime,
they're working on him. That's Scottie Thompson.
Grabe rin yung mga PT. Pag pinaganan nila, talagang baon talaga, no?
At saka ang hirap ng trabaho rin nila. Because they need to be able to not just work on the body of the players, but pati mental aspect.
Oh, tinapik ni CJ. Habol si Rosales. Uy, mintis na mintis. Big miss. Junmar tiptoes among the daffodils.
Stepping.
Finally stepping.
Stepping.
You know, nung araw when the late Ed Dixon would say, tiptoes among the daffodils. Alam naman si Ed, di ba? Lusot, eh. Tapos sabay magsasalita ng Bisaya.
Lusot pa rin.
Maayong gabi, ganin yung tanan. Mga we do miss our colleagues. In the meantime, here's David back on the floor after sitting out 3 minutes. Uy, halfway in, may foul.
Seb, if you can simply put it, the first 2 quarters, so far, no, quarter and a half, mas mabilis yung Ginebra. They're a
on
step
both
ahead.
sides,
Yes,
on both sides of the floor.
That's just the effort that they're showing. Obviously, momentum on their side because of that big win last Sunday.
Ito, mahirap bantayan nitong RJ Abarientos. Ang daming galaw, eh, no? First free throw, however, does not work. Some numbers on RJ.
His average is 16.5 points, 4 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 32% from the field, 2 steals. In game number 4, only 11 points, 4 rebounds, pero 5 assists. Yun ang maganda doon kay RJ Abarientos.
Which is his lowest scoring output, but he has been in double digits in all the 4 previous games. Abarientos split from the line. We are tied at 39.
And because nagsi-step up yung bench, yung mga ibang kasama ni RJ Abarientos who was coming off the bench, at least in the first games, in the first 2 games of the first 3 games of the semifinals, less pressure for him to score.
Here's CJ Perez trying to break up this 4th deadlock, and there's a foul. To the disappointment, look at the frustration of the Ginebra players. He thought he had a clean block.
Kasi pati yung first foul niya, pakiramdam niya clean block din, eh. Has a point there.
Alam mo, dami mo kakampi, oh.
Has a point there.
Alam mo, tonight, laban si Team Cone sa floor. Di ba? You know when he's coaching really hard.
Alam mong napaka-importante ng game number 5.
He will say at the end of this game, they will battle all throughout. Di ba? Alam mo naman sa team. Well, he's the leader of this team, so he will lead the battle. San Miguel, though, with a 2-point lead. Here's Torres. Here's Holt. Open. Challenges Junmar. And probably the dividend there, he got a foul. He's third. The third of Junmar.
Wow, that's big. San Miguel also needing to play better one-on-one defense.
Alam mo si Junmar, pag ganyan ang ayos niya, para siya si Samson. Lead is slashed down to 1. Here comes that foul of Junmar. He's foul
Reaching in.
Foul naman talaga.
Not sure why he reached in there.
Holt ties up the game. This is our 5th deadlock. 4.5 remaining. Game number 5 series is knotted together at 2 games apiece. 2 wins apiece. Perez, good move. Great move. Found the crease, filled it up.
Using his teammate there to be able to get all the way to the basket.
Japet looking for a cutter. Can't elevate. Here's Torres popping out over to Abarrientos. Ball fake and all. No, the Giants take it away. Hirap pagka nag-miss ka, no? San Miguel is there. The Giants are quick to pounce.
Wala ka na makita eh.
Offensive foul. That's it there. His first foul. He has not yet scored here.
I'm telling the referees that was a flop.
Substitution, Scottie Thompson for BRGY.
Scottie is back in. Lassiter had 12 in game 1, 9 in the second, 13 in game 3. Did not score in game 4. Here's Scottie. Holt. Familiar triangle formation. Libre. Tautua hooks it back in and they run.
Look at that, 5 guys from Barangay Ginebra able to get down defensively.
That's a problem. No problem for CJ Perez.
But the effort of Barangay Ginebra.
Yeah.
Even if Perez is able to get there. But yun yung nakikita nating diferensya.
Go ahead.
Can you imagine if they put in a little bit more effort pa? They're still up by 4.
Yeah.
Diba?
4 ang lamang ng San Miguel. These leads do not last very long actually in this game so far. The all-important 5th game. It's a 30 requested by Barangay Ginebra. CJ Perez already in double digits with 10.
Just have this game, you look at it, offensive rebounds, lamang na lamang ang San Miguel, 11-3.
And then scoring 9 second chance points off those rebounds.
And look at these two. How they have dueled through the years.
Daming beses na lang nagkalaban eh, di ba? So lamang ang San Miguel dyan.
Yep, you're right. Alam mo, sino ba nag-sabi siya? Si Coach Norman ba? Wala yan, sister company na yun. We wanna win.
Wala. Iba yung nga unang gusto mong talunin eh.
Kapatid.
Oo eh.
Kaya nag-umpisa ka mag-basketball, unang mong kalaban. Correct. Either pinsan o kapatid, madalas kapatid. So ito, siyempre, gusto mo pumasok sa finals.
Tsaka gusto mo ikaw yung paborito.
Andun yung TNT tropang 5G. Nanalo kanina, laban sa Meralco. Meralco was so close to extending that. Japet's turnaround does not connect. Lassiter with the loose ball foul.
Back-to-back fouls.
And that will be his second.
Effort, di ba? Raymond Aguilar, quality minutes. Pagpasok kanina, naka 2 points. Jumper from the sideline. And now, only 2 free throws.
2 free throws, Raymond Aguilar.
Alam mo, pag nandiyan ka sa bench, and you're so close to the action, and you want to win, you tend to react to every call that does not go your way, or the calls that you think you should get, di ba?
Diba you're charged? Hindi yung pang last 2 minutes lang yung energy mo.
Hindi, di ba? Like, I've seen Gia Banilla stand up endlessly throughout this game. I tease Paulo Trillo of Meralco, how many times are you going to stand up today? Diba? Once you're down there, here's Scottie. Tries to hand off the Holt. Drop it back to Scottie. It's a wide open David. You gotta take that shot quickly. Diba? Pagtanggap mo pa lang and you have a chance, go.
I don't think he was aware of the shot clock.
That's one. But in the rhythm of things, siguro nailang siya doon sa depensa actually. Lamang ang San Miguel ng 3. Huwag kayong lalayo, babalik kami. We have the count at 45-42. And a good-sized crowd joining all of you wherever you're catching us. Glad you could join yours truly, Seb Sarmenta and Dominic Uy and Apple David. Si Chris Newsom, ayaw pa umuwi, nanonood pa rin.
Oo alam mo, laking bagay din. They were not able to see him play in today's ball game because of an MCL sprain.
Tsaka syempre, ayokong isipin yung talo namin. Dito muna ako. Well, he wants to watch the game as well. Watch his Gilas teammates also. As this huge crowd. Ano bang araw ngayon? Wednesday.
San Miguel so far with 24 points in the paint, 12 for Barangay Ginebra. That's really the reason why they're up.
Ayan po si Chris Newsom. At mayroong bisita.
Ayan. Part of the Death Five.
Awin Santos. Sa akin, all-time PBA interview team. Diba? Pagka isa lang ang tanong mo, haba na sugat.
Hindi tsaka,
Perez.
yung mga all-star, siya yung nagpapakana ng mga sayaw.
Siya yung choreographer.
Kaya naman mahal na mahal ng fans yan.
Exactly. 48-42. Lassiter tried to poke it from behind. So what if I have 2 fouls? I now have 3.
Or they're attacking him.
Yeah.
You want to force him to play defense so that he thinks about the defense a little bit more than his offense. Yep.
And offense-wise, he has not hit anything yet. I think he's only taken 2 attempts. In the meantime, David drops the first. Lassiter will sit down and Cruz is back in. Alam mo, pag piniplay-by-play mo si Jericho, para hindi ka magkamali na Jericho Rosales, just sabihin mo Cruz na lang.
Pwede, no? Or Jericho na lang.
For the time, now, habang mainit pa yung Jericho Rosales. Bilis nag-respond ng fans nun, katuwan.
Dati nanonood pa ng PBA yan nakikita natin dito.
We hope we see him back. In the meantime, drop pass. Oh, good escape by Mo Tautua, who has 9.
I like that there's a conscious effort to get points in the paint for San Miguel.
And they have a lead of 7.
Kasi dun sa games na nanalo sila, 50 ang average na. Points in the paint.
Hindi na tumatama yung Ginebra. May foul. Pangalawang foul ni Cruz. Penalty.
Yep.
Parehong kupunan. Scottie drops the first in. 10 points.
Coach team medyo kumalma na.
Yeah. I sense I know it's not allowed for him to be on the floor. I think they just let him do it so that he doesn't do anything anymore.
Kung merong managing the referees ng mga coaches, meron din yung mga referees managing the coaches.
Meron din. Like letting Yang Yao shout whatever he wants, diba? Up to a certain degree.
Yes.
Libre. Hindik na. Naku. Hindi nakalawit ng tama. Kamot sa ulo. Kung high school coaching, dalawang kamay.
Balik sa basic.
Ano ba? Oy, escape. What an inbound by Ross. What an inbound by Ross.
Caught napping there, yep. Caught napping there in depensa ng Barangay Ginebra.
The lead is 7. This first half is still not yet done. Bakit ko pag-uusapan to? Gaganda ng mga asawa ng mga player.
Oo nga.
Diba? Yan ang pinapakita. Pero sige na, ayan na.
Ayan.
Pasok na ang TNT. Drop ang 5G. Sila ang unang finalist natin.
Well, that was a domination na pinakita ng TNT. But, you know, you gotta give it to Meralco. They fought.
They tried
they were
to.
undermanned.
They're actually just about 20 seconds away from winning game number 5.
Pero pinakita rin ng TNT that, you know, with the retooling that they did, the additional players, you know, much deeper bench and experience.
At walang RR Pugoy.
Yep. Tsaka yung experience, diba? Winning 2 of the last 3 conferences.
Yep. Ito yung play, oh. Napaka-simple ng pagkakagawa. Walang screen halos yun, ha?
Wala. Hindi nakatingin itong si Jason David.
7 ang lamang ng San Miguel. Ang biggest lead ay yan. Paulit-ulit yung 7 puntos na yan. Mga 4-5 beses na nangyayari yan. Here's Aguilar. Raymond says, I'm not going to shoot it from here. Trust me. Barrientos, wiggles. Here's Holt, libre. Treston sakali. Malakas. Rebound, Aguilar. The Aguilars are on it. RJ Barrientos sinks it.
Tinalon ni Raymond Aguilar yun para makuha ni Japet Aguilar.
Ito yung familiar 30 ni Leo Ostre.
Yes, towards the end of the second quarter.
Hindi niya dadalhin sa locker room. Aanin mo pa naman yung next half. Wala na yan.
This is that shot of Barrientos.
Which was kept alive by the Aguilars.
Yep. $16 points already for CJ Perez in this ball game for the San Miguel Beermen. Scottie Thompson naman para sa Barangay Ginebra with 11.
Lumalabas si CJ yung probably the most consistent, kasi all 4 games siya in double digits. Si Lassiter hindi umiscore ng game 4. Hindi pa rin umiscore dito sa game na ito. 5 ang lamang ng San Miguel with a minute to go here in game 5 for the first half. Here's Ross probing inside. Jericho, great pocket pass. Oh, great spin. That will count. That will count. You earned it, that shot.
With 11 points as well. Started out this ball game, started out well with 7 in the first quarter. Now it's a total of 11. Good screen, roll, and that's a Great spin move and finish para kay Mo.
Ginamit yung katawan ni Aguilar para to push off. Nakabuelo for the basket, and the three-point play is completed by Tua, who now has 12. Coming down to the last 45 seconds of your first half. Aguilar, open, titira, tres, up, and no. Gathered by Perez.
Should be able to get a good shot if you're San Miguel.
Yes.
Extend this lead. And get, yeah, I like this. Going to Junmar down low.
Good move. Plus fouls. Torres, Sabit.
Especially Junmar has 3 fouls. Right? You want him to get into a rhythm, get some points on the board. He's got 10.
And this is San Miguel's biggest lead, a 10-pointer. Possibly one more. 2 post plays, eh?
Yep.
One from Tautua, one from Fajardo.
Yun naman talagang strength, diba? Doon sila lamang.
Translation, use your strengths. Who is going to come back in? Aguilar moves out. Junmar the bonus. Biggest lead of San Miguel is on the board, an 11-pointer.
You can see the effort that Barangay Ginebra needs to put in.
In the second half, especially when you consider that San Miguel has won every third quarter. Scottie tried to get that basket. Ross saying, didn't he travel?
Gave him enough space to be able to operate there.
Ross is still dancing the locomotion. You're too young to remember this, Don. But, you know. It's a Motown thing. (58-48). And this is the Chris Ross I like. Yung umaangal.
Yes.
Diba?
Kasi that means you're very much invested.
Abugadingding.
Oh.
Oh, tough catch. Perez. Wala. San Miguel asserting itself, pulling away in the second quarter. They lead 58-49. Time to check out who our Babat player of the half is, and it's brought to you by Japan. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family only with Japan. He's been carrying the load, though.
Gotta love CJ Perez coming out strong in this game number 5. All important game number 5 to be able to try and get a 3-2 lead.
CJ Perez, 3!
check. 1, 2, away. PBA fans, Game 5 na ng series sa pagitan ng Barangay Ginebra at ng San Miguel. And for this game, at a halftime, Beermen po ang may 9-point lead. Our score is 58-49. At habang nag-uusap-usap ang karehong kupunan sa dugout, tayo muna kilalanin natin ang ating PBA Press Corps Player of the Week from Barangay Ginebra, Scottie Thompson.
Scottie with a three. Scottie. Nice drop pass. Oh, what a perfect play.
Getting it right back to Thompson. Trollano, huli ni Thompson.
Scottie at his very sidestepping motion gives Ginebra its first field goal. Compressed, found a way to get through the traffic.
Thompson bibit-bit, gets the basket, kasama mag-foul. Bibigay kay Scottie, another and one.
And you can just feel and see the spirit.
It is our score. We expect both series dito sa semis to be battles, epic battles. Because these teams are just so good. Look at that spin move mula kay Calvin Oftana for the finish.
Giving him enough space to be able to operate one-on-one.
Pass. Oftana. Creating space and the lefty layup goes for Calvin. 18 puntos para kay Oftana.
Nagising itong TNT.
The tip in as well. Volleyball ang laro, nakuha na ni Kelly Williams. Thinking three, deciding not to. In the paint. Layup is good! With the bonus free throw coming up, the veteran Kelly Williams.
Marco of Ginebra is on. Here's Scottie. Fleet-footed moves. Nice drop pass. Oh, what a perfect play.
2 times sa Barangay setup Scottie Thompson. San Miguel scored 55 points in the middle quarters. Pero dito, sa fourth quarter, hirap na hirap.
What a pass by Abarientos.
And again, a much better player when he is attacking inside.
Bebuelo si CJ. Tries the three. Doesn't work. Abay with the board.
Good butaka. What a defensive stop there by Japet Aguilar.
And look at Aguilar. He's all pumped up. It's 5-on-4. Na-save ni Norbert to the wrong man though. Trollano, huli ni Thompson. Scottie with a big block. Norbert is alone. Yun ang siniguradong tama. Scottie forces it.
Oh! 2-point shot yun.
Pero naanggulan na ito against the shot clock, ano?
Sa Jansen Rios or Chris Panquero, he's gonna attack.
Usang.
Oh, what a score.
Initcha na lang yun, Dinuno, pumasok pa, and he's gonna have a chance for a three-point play. Semifinals. Dun sa kabila po, tabla na ang Ginebra at SMB, one apiece. Heading for four. Still hitting it. Heading is converting from everywhere on the floor.
You have to take those challenges.
Okay na rin siguro yan.
Diba? It's only first. Oh, look at that block.
What a block mula kay Brandon. Late na nga yung talon niya. Umabot pa rin sa ron.
Ito yung grabing blanca ni Brandon, ha? Yeah. Nakita sa atin in
Watch
slow
it.
motion. Perfect ito.
Mali.
Libreng-libre.
Sigurado yun.
Ang challenge.
Nambatak being deliberate again. And then he gets a foul too. One of the best at drawing fouls. That lead quickly is down to single digits again.
Ang bilis rin mo humabol dili because of the three-point shot and possible three.
Bongquinto. Oh, another chance for a three-point play. Third time this quarter.
This is what Meralco needs. They've gotten patient and deliberate here in the early goings.
Very patient. Hindi pa nga nakahawak ng bola si Jumar in that possession.
And to get us going is a 4-point shot by CJ Perez, who had 18 points in the first game. And the second game, not that many, 3. This one will not connect, and Holt gathers it. Nice spin. That'll work.
That's 2 layups already for Barangay Ginebra. Sigurado hindi matutuwa ang defense.
Roliano wiggles. Can't drop it. From the out, keeps it in play. Roliano gets it to go. Wow. With a twisteroo and a foul as well.
25 points for Roliano. 4th counting for Barangay Ginebra.
Traffic shot. Yes.
Patient that time, spread the floor well.
Find the creases.
And everybody went down quicker.
Forced to kick it back out. David will slash. Up and under. Nice move by Jason.
And that is very beautiful. The first 2 points dito kay Jason David. Up against Motaw Tua's defense.
He looks to go pick and roll now with David. Jason, Nasua Lisiku. Nice reverse by Ralph.
Moving without the ball. Fantastic assist pass by David to the cutting Ralph in the lead. Pero ngayon, hirap na hirap talaga sila maka-score sa 3.
They've only got 1 3-pointer in the second quarter so far. As a 3-point play opportunity is coming up para kay CJ. That was a much need. Si Tony De La Cruz lang hindi nagmimintis ng ganun, as Abarientos comes up with a steal. Thompson bibit-bit, gets the basket, kasama mag-foul.
Hard work paying off that time for Barangay Ginebra. Saving another play by going for that steal. They had a number. Scottie Thompson attacking the rim, getting fouled, and now chance for a 3-point play.
His comfort zone will look to attack. Japit na ipit ng dalawa. Bibigay kay Scottie. Another and one.
And you can just feel and see the spirit of Scottie Thompson not giving up on the play. Look at this.
Nagila for the rebound. Japit on the run. Gets the basket. Atinya pang foul.
They wanted that one. Force a defensive.
Aaron Black is back in the game. Galinato, nabanggit natin, is also back in the game. And he gets the pass and he scores! Kaagad yun! Kapapasok lang ni Galinato. Execution ng offense and of course yung depensa ng TNT has been tremendous. Oh, there's a shot coming from Dave Hodge. He'll go for a 3-point play. Very critical and very telling. Yung adjustment siya sa offensive sa starting lineup and Aaron Black. What a shot.
Initya na lang pumasok pa.
58-49. San Miguel had a rapid scoring second quarter, outscoring Ginebra 33-23, and they dictated the flow of the traffic. I'm sure the stats will reveal that, Dom, as well.
Oh, kitang-kita natin nung second quarter itong San Miguel really doing a much better job scoring 33 points in that quarter, largely because of their offensive rebounds, points in the paint. Kung saan sila malakas, nakita natin yung mga post-up plays nitong San Miguel Beermen.
And here are the numbers. Look at that. You were talking about points in the paint. Assists, close sila, but the second chance points, big edge for San Miguel.
Oh, tsaka yun, 12 offensive rebounds, so that means Ginebra needs to do a better job of boxing out and not giving up those second chance points. Kasi yun na yung lamang, di ba? That's 9 points.
That's where
if you look at it, that's where it is.
That's where it is. Biggest lead stood at 11. And in fact, even if Marcio Lassiter has not yet scored, other people have picked up the cudgels, like CJ Perez, and great performance by Mo Tautua in the first half.
Mo Tautua with 12 points, and Julmar Fardo. So 3 guys already for San Miguel in double digits, and Troliano with 6. For Ginebra, it's 13 for Scottie, Japet with 8, Stephen Holt with 6, and Abarrientos with 5. Third quarter has belonged to San Miguel, you know, in the previous games. Let's see what Ginebra has in them. Kinakailangan ng Barangay Ginebra. The effort that we saw, yung bilis nila, yung extra effort to be able to get back down on defense, but at the same time trying to get on those fast break points.
And just about ready to continue with game number 5 earlier today. We had TNT dropping 5G already marching into the finals with a 4-1 series win against Meralco. Japet Aguilar gets Ginebra off scoring quickly here in the third.
Sev, it's good to see Troy Rosario back on the floor for Barangay Ginebra. So it looks like he's okay.
Yeah, and we'll probably get a more detailed update from Apple in a short while. Perez, who has 16, escaped from the 15-foot line.
Well, he's been having a good game for himself. Pero balikan natin yung mga fouls. Jumar Fardo starting out this third quarter already with 3 personal fouls, so he'll need to stay away from that 4th.
Short range. Junmar tiptoes for it. Chris Ross taps it to Perez, who attacks quickly and scores.
Umupo sa ere at winasiwas pa yung bola. CJ Perez, wow, 20 points.
If Troliano and Cruz have not gotten going, CJ Perez is on a different level. Rosario hand of Scottie. To Rosario, sumabit si CJ Perez.
Again, good to see etong si Troy Rosario able to start out this third quarter.
Apple, ano latest?
It has been confirmed that it is a pulled groin muscle for Troy Rosario. Pero sabi niya kay Coach Tim Cone, gusto niyang subukan maglaro. Kaya natin siya nakikita ngayon on the floor. Dagdag pa dyan, usapan sa kanilang locker room how they're not doing their job on defense, or at least yung game plan nila. Kasi they're allowing the Beermen to dominate in the paint. And also, on the side naman of San Miguel, sabi ni Coach Peter Martin, for the first time in the series, they won in the assist department, at least for the first half. And they want to continue doing that, moving that ball around, getting the shots, the looks that they want. Back to you, gentlemen.
Yes, they're hopeful for that, Apple. Thank you very much.
Ang hirap niyan, na pulled groin tapos maglalaro. Hirap ng movement
Ano na yan? Ano yan? Stretching it to the max na yan. And Ross gives them their biggest lead of 14. And San Miguel takes this away. Not a very good start. And by Ginebra, foul downstairs. Rosario or Holt?
Looks like it's going to be a Rosario.
Kung pumasok yun, Dom, naka-ready na si Team for mag-timeout. Parang basket timeout na yun.
It's 7-2 start so far here in the third.
Ito si Tautua. Shopping around. Si Troy.
Offensive
foul. Tatlo si Tautua. Look at the San Miguel coaches. I love watching this when they don't get a call. Or are called for something.
Oo. Ang daming kumakausap sa referee.
Lahat natin nag-head coach no? Di pa tumatayo dyan si Boise Sama. Downstairs we go, Japet. Oh, great pass. Great play. Great pass. May sabit foul. Nasabitan pa niya si Scottie. Foul si Perez. Second foul.
Parang hindi na lang yata nag-head coach si Peter Martin.
Yun na lang. Papalisin natin. Tama. Sa kabilang panig naman, si Johnny ang hindi pa yata nag-head coach.
Tama.
Si Olsen, nag-head coach na yan. Richard, oo. Score, 65-54. In control sa tempo ang San Miguel.
Ooh,
that's
missing that.
one of those Fajardo misses again. Eto si Scottie. Libre si Japet. Ibabanda.
Oh, great assist once again by Scottie Thompson.
He's almost like that Gidabin shot of old Freddy Ubalde's banda. It's a good shot. Not everybody has it.
Jericho Diniera rin.
That's also one. Here's CJ. Look at him gallop. Oh, great pass to Troliano. And talking of the assists, here's another one for San Miguel. Biggest lead of 14 now reduced to 11. Underneath, may sabit. Troliano fouling. Sorry.
You can see everybody now trying to make that little extra pass to make it more difficult kasi nagko-commit yung defense.
And Rosario is probably doing the heroic thing, playing very hurt. Boy, the gap between now and Friday is just one day. Magu and RG, Coach RG, we're talking about this. The 2-day gap after the Sunday game.
Yes. Laking bagay yun.
Because rest, recovery, practice. Ralph Coe is going to be back in.
You can see he's having a hard time.
Who?
Rosario.
Yeah. Halos hindi may elevator.
So hindi makatakbo eh.
And ang steep ng isang leg eh.
Yes. Kita mo inaalalayan talaga.
8.5 remaining. San Miguel has a 10-point lead. Tautua bulldozes his way through, but is swatted by Rosario. He will go up again. No. Rebound loose. Abarientos takes it away, and Tautua hits the floor. Holt drives hard, finds a way.
Kita mo hindi maka-sprint ng mabilis itong si Troy Rosario.
Holt with 8 points. The lead of San Miguel is 8. Junmar posting up, digging in deep, gets it to go. That hook.
Yun yung sinasabi natin. Si Junmar didiin sa dalong ito.
Yes, he will. He has 13 points. Here's Rosario. Scottie. Dribbling, attacking, off to Aguilar. Shot clock reduced to 7. They have to make a decision just about now. They have no clean shot. Abarientos says no problem. He has 8 points, and they come within 7.
Sanay siya eh, na block yung view niya. Diba? Kasi maliit siya eh, lalo pa malaki yung mga kalaban.
Under duress, Ross is wide open. 3. Yes!
And because of the points in the paint, nakita mo nagko-collapse yung depensa nitong Barangay Ginebra, malilibre mga shooters sa labas.
Exactly, and the lead is back to 10 points. Already down to a single digit, and Abarientos with a 5-point swing now. He has 10.
Tit for tat.
Perez eludes the defense. Troliano, stutter step, draws Rosario. CJ, hang time, no. Rivers, no. May foul sa ilalim. Sino ang foul? Taga Ginebra ba? It's on Scottie Thompson. Tatlo si Thompson.
This is that shot of RJ Abarientos.
Parang sinasabi niya, sir, hindi problema po ito.
Bigyan mo lang ng puwang na konti eh.
Ito, sobrang puwang nito. First free throw by Don Troliano finds the mark. They now have a 9-point lead. Who will come in for Japet Aguilar? Gray will be in for Holt.
That's tough because Troy Rosario plays a major part in the rotation ng Barangay Ginebra.
Yes, he does.
Even if he's not scoring, but he's playing a lot of good defense.
And he's there to box out, get rebounds.
Yung energy na binibigay niya.
And his experience, of course. 10-point lead by San Miguel. Biggest lead stood at 14. Here's Cook. Torres trying to give a big pick. Left-handed layup by Scottie Thompson.
Scottie Thompson with 18 points in the ball game.
Oop, that's a foul against Gray.
Nakita mo yung recognition ng Chris Ross. Nakapasok lang ni Jeremiah. Diba? Inatake agad eh.
Lamig ka pa, boy. And that's not a derogatory statement. It's just the way players think. Bago ka. Actually, kahit sa volleyball yun. Yung pagkapapasok lang, doon nila sa serve. Sa tennis mo lang hindi pwede gawin kasi mula umpisa siya hindi ko serve. Unless doubles, diba? 74-66. Rebound, pinaglalabanan. Scottie, quick toss over to Abarientos. Trying to make a decision here. Gray darting left, going right. Scottie posting up, lead with si Abarientos. No.
Ginebra once again able to stop this initial fast break opportunity ng San Miguel.
Tautua. Parang ginagawa na Ginebra babalang, ano? Babalang. Junmar bothered from behind. Scottie drops to the deck. Managed to get it over to Gray. Cool, his pass, too lazy. Anticipated by Ross. Troliano 3.
That's the Chris Ross effect right there. Kala ng Ginebra makaka-fast break na sila. But then Chris Ross forcing that turnover.
Can't make that lazy lob pass. Hold it. I think the shot clock has gone bananas. The time remaining is 8 minutes, 88.8 seconds with 8.8 on the shot clock.
Mukhang may naipit dun sa ilalim.
It's an electrical problem.
So again, we talk about the Chris Ross effect. Seems like already Ginebra trying to go and go for that fast break, but making that stop. Oh, look at that block, Scottie Thompson.
Brought to you by Pioneer Elasto Seal, Selyado ang bugong naman panahon. The play was interrupted, Hindi dead ball, no? Tuloy-tuloy ang action,
Yes. Well, kailangan natin mabalik kasi yung game clock tsaka yung shot clock.
When somebody does that, scorer stable, look. The rare times that I sat there as a Coliseum announcer, they have teamwork there. I mean, then they shot. Boom. Baka naman, dahil hindi mag-overtime, ito naman ang dahilan.
Technical difficulties.
Isang gabi, oras tayo mo no? Game 3.
Oo. Susunod na araw na.
Hindi. Kasi ikaw, lalo na ikaw. Hindi, kasi meron tayong Ranidel de Ocampo that day.
Tama.
Diba? Meron tayong ceremony. We'll take a short break and try to fix our timepieces here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. mukhang things have been sorted
Maayos na.
out. 5:09.9 remaining. 11-point lead by the San Miguel Beermen, trying to gain a 3-2 advantage here in this series. Best of 7, of course. Ginebra coming out of a win in game number 4. 105-91. There's a shot. Ralco drains it. And it's down to an 8-point lead.
Ang formula for success nitong San Miguel is points in the paint. The games that they won, they average 50 points in the paint.
Here's Ross, thought about it, decided against it. His pass is jammed. Cole lobs it. Scottie cannot control it. Fast break opportunity. Cole again with a lob pass. And the young man is learning how quick the defensive hands are here in the PBA. You know, yun na naman yung... And it's not that easy to handle on the run. Torres, by the way, back inserted into the lineup. Rondial is also there. Here's CJ. Perez behind the back dribble, sidestep to the wide open Ross, can't hesitate, drains it. Another 3.
Lahat ng puntos nitong si Chris Ross nanggaling sa 3-point area.
Ganun ba?
That's 9.
80-69. Balik na naman sa 11. 4 into New, nearly a steal. Gray, good line. It's a 3. And they come now within an 8.
9 points for Chris Ross so far in the game, all coming here in the third quarter.
Jericho Cruz surveys the interior. Ross says, let me try. Not this time. Rebound, Ku. Forward, Abarrientos. Ball fake and all. Supal-pal. Huli. May fake that lahat. Nakita pa ni Ross. Jericho gets it to dribble in.
He's such a great defender itong si Chris Ross. Hindi mo magagawa yun.
Parang sinasabi niya, sige, fake ka pa. Kita ko eh.
Tsaka matangkad itong si Chris Ross. He's what, 6'1"?
Actually, if you think about it. He doesn't look 6'1" on TV.
Yeah.
Who is wide open? No. Follow up, yes. Great, good position, good timing. Beermen will utilize a timeout. Ahead still by 8, 3:09 to go. Here's another look first at that last play. Here's that block, Dom.
Sinubukan niyang fumake, hindi kumagat. Then iniwas niya, ginamit niya yung kanyang katawan. But Chris Ross up to the task of blocking that shot.
And in the subsequent play, Cruz with the drive in. We have the count at 82-74, San Miguel. Back quickly. We have 3 minutes and 9.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter of game number 5 of this best of 7. That's the count, 82-74. It's been back and forth. But you can tell that San Miguel is in control of the momentum. They've been able to keep Ginebra in check, actually.
Yes, you look at San Miguel, they're able to do, to make the right plays. Pag tinito mo sa San Miguel, Sef, grabe rin naman itong third quarter. Nakakatatlong o 4 ng 3 points itong San Miguel. Tatlo kay Chris Ross at isa dito kay Tautua.
And the most unlikely characters to be firing
mas,
three.
Kung ikaw ang Ginebra, ibibigay mo na yung outside shot kaysa makapunto sila na makapunto sa loob.
Exactly.
But if you're knocking down those 3-point shots, mahirap makabalik.
Saan ka naman pupunta?
Correct. Maghahanap ka naman ng iba.
So there will be only one game on Friday. And Chris Ross, sabi mo nga, yan ang stat line niya. 9.7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks.
At yung hindi mo pa nakikita dun sa stat line, di ba, yung binibigay ng intimidation factor dun sa mga gwardiya.
Darating ang araw masusukat din yan. Fear factor. Intimidation index. Here's Lassiter, scoreless so far. Here's Cruz. Back to Lassiter. Shot clock reduced to 2. Fires anyway. No. Rebound contested. June Maran. The ball will stay with San Miguel with a new shot clock of 14. Here's Cruz. Launching. Delivering a long 3. Another 3.
Sef, sinabi mo kanina, di ba, the third quarter in all the other 4 games has been a San Miguel quarter.
Yes. Consistent. Di ba nung ginawa natin yung isang game 2, sabi natin, second half, yun, doon ka mag-ingat sa San Miguel. Junmar steps in, is fouled. Is it Torres? It is on Torres.
Game number 1, 27-24. Lamang ang San Miguel. Game number 2, San Miguel 31-21. Game number 3, 27-22. Game number 4, 20-16.
Well, they have never given up the third quarter. Chris Ross is getting a rest here. Wami Chong-sung reinserted into the San Miguel lineup. Time remaining 2 minutes and 12.6 seconds. Three-point shooting on your picture. Scottie. Here's Torres. Tried to shake free. Holtz sees a better angle. Tried to get it on the drive. Fouled. Will shoot charities here.
Yes, Norbert Torres looks like he's favoring his right foot. Parang matapilok yata eh.
Oo nga, no? Katukod eh. No? Tsaka ano eh, limping eh. No? Alam mo, pag player ka yung kukuha 10 minutes, man. You get something like that.
Ang mabigat, injured si Troy.
Diba? Asar eh. No? And that's why Torres will step out and here comes Japet back in.
We're gonna try to check on him kung anong nangyari.
Yeah, there he is. They'll bring him to the corner. Masyadong masikip yung bench eh. 9-point game. San Miguel ahead 85-76. Less than 2 minutes to go in your third. Cruz. Rondial. Hook shot. Wild. Kautua. Shot clock continues to tick away. Marshall. First basket. And why not a 3 for the all-time three-point shooter?
6 3-point shots made for San Miguel in this quarter.
To the point, hindi halatang unang tres pa lang nila sa yun, ano? Eh, dahil si Ross gumawa.
Nakatatlo na eh.
Tapos si Tautua. Eto, nakikisayaw si Japet. Nice cut by inside by Scottie. Missed it. The lead is 12. It was largest rather at 14. Missed by Lassiter. Less than a minute.
I was gonna say, pagka nakashoot si Marshall Lassiter ng 3 points, kinakailangan kahit sa fast break, tignan mo na siya agad.
Japet gets it on a frontal assault. Foul going in will shoot a bonus.
Ginebra just being their disciplined self.
Yes.
Right? No panic. It's a great pass. Another pass by Scottie to Japet.
Dikit lang tayo. Dikit lang tayo. Scottie given a rest in preparation most likely for the fourth quarter. Here's Japet. That's his stat line so far. That 14 points, a familiar line. Misses the free throw. The lead stays at a double-digit 10. Foul on Barrientos.
Next foul, they will be taking free throws.
Yes. Here's Brundial. Who trying to pursue. Cruz, 6 seconds remaining.
Masikip yung setup na yun ng San Miguel.
Congested, ano? That won't work. Wami, not counted. Hindi tumama sa ring eh.
Coach Leo Austria gonna review that.
Tingin ko hindi tumama sa ring.
He's gonna challenge that.
And he's saying he read lips tumama eh. Iba kasi pag real time. Saka video eh. Sige, tingnan natin if video. Familiar play ng Ginebra. No? Yung cut down the middle.
Good defense there by the big man, especially Motao Tua.
Parang in anticipation, ano? The cut. Wami wants the basket, but goes to Tua. Could have released it earlier. Drives it in instead.
Good decision by Motao Tua.
And again, San Miguel takes the third quarter in the series. This one, they lead 90-78 going into the final push of Game 5. Time to summarize game number 5. And you were talking about the points in the paint.
Well, points in the paint has been the key to winning para dito sa San Miguel. Every time they get 50 points and above, itong San Miguel wins the ball game. So far in today's game, 42 points for San Miguel, 24 para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
And that also usually leads to
second chance points, offensive rebounds, putting in the effort. 17 second chance points for the Beermen, only 4 for Barangay.
And of course, it's inevitable. You'll talk about the Battle of the Giants.
Junmar Fajardo and Japet Aguilar. 14-2 and 5 of 7 from the field for Japet. Junmar, 13 points, 10 rebounds, back to a double-double in this ballgame.
You know, Ginebra has tried to catch up here. But San Miguel time and again has kept them at bay.
Yep.
And let's bring in Apple to hear the latest.
Keep fighting, hang in there, keep it within reach. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Tim Cone. They expected this game to have a lot of friction and they want to be able to battle through it. There's also emphasis to crash the boards, lalo here in the fourth quarter. Ayaw daw ni Coach Tim Cone for his players to just watch the shots go up. He wants all 5 guys to get inside the paint, try to get that rebound. Back to you, gentlemen.
Don't give up because this is still 1 full quarter to go. Thank you, Apple the Bid. Lassiter shakes free. Here he goes. Dog, he's already tasted it and now he looks to score more.
Ang dami na pinanggagalingan ng 3 points nito ng San Miguel.
Yes. That is the second by Marshall Lassiter in this game.
If you're Ginebra, hindi ka pwedeng maiwanan itong first few minutes.
That is Holt driving in, but he is tagged on the arm. Will shoot a pair of charities here.
So more than the offense, it's really for Barangay Ginebra to be able to close out on those shooters.
Kwame Johnson called for that particular foul, his second of the game. Alam mo, hindi madiin ang ginagawa ng San Miguel. They're just picking their spots, actually. And the fact that the three-point shot is tumatama para sa kanila really helped them in this game.
And you know, the first 4 games, 25% ang shooting lang ng San Miguel from the three-point area.
And compounded by their free throw shooting woes, and they have not hit their stride there. 93-79.
Pero 6 of 12 sila in the third quarter. Itong San Miguel Beermen from the three-point area.
From the three-point area. Marshall being given room to operate. Can't knock it in. Brondell keeps it on safe territory. Jericho thought about it. Lassiter launches. No. The lead is 14.
Let's put it into perspective. Itong three-point shooting ng San Miguel for the entire game, 11 of 23, 48%.
Wow. That worked. Kuz lob pass to Aguilar finds a way to be scored upon, and the lead is slashed down to 12.
So doubling atake ng San Miguel. Points in the paint na, 3 points pa.
And paano mo didepensahan, no? You try. Jericho's attempt. No. Rebound blocked by Abarientos. Here's Holt. Thought about elevating. Binitbit. Another. Foul going in. Apat na ang foul ni Tautua. And Holt will revisit the free throw line.
Barangay Ginebra naman just trying to attack and get fouled. They're not really shooting that basketball all that well.
Ooh.
7 of 20 from the three-point area. Itong Barangay Ginebra.
Torres is back in, who may be nursing a bit of an injury. A while back, he limped out of the game and proceeded to the sideline.
Actually, Sev, Ginebra shooting better after the first 3 quarters. From the field, 50%. 25 of 50. Itong San Miguel, 48%. 33 of 69. Pero that means 19 more attempts itong San Miguel from the field.
Because also of the offensive rebounds,
Yes.
diba? Oh, Tautua dragging them all in. What a spin by Big Mo. Ku is called for the foul, his first. And Tautua will be a guest at the free throw line.
San Miguel also able to score 7 fast break points in the third quarter. And none for Barangay
Talaga
Ginebra.
yung third quarter kanila talaga.
Yes.
So far, in all the previous 4 games, they've taken that third quarter.
15 to 6 na yung fast break points. Di ba kanina, I kept mentioning nakakabalik itong Barangay Ginebra na uuna sila sa baba. But the third quarter did not happen like that.
95-82. This pro Ginebra crowd is waiting for a rally to happen, and it's not happening. Been nipped in the bud time and again. 5 on Tautua. Look at him react. And Tautua will have to go out. He has 16 points. Kahilig is in anew.
14 on the shot clock.
Abarientos against 2 defenders. Against 3. Baka si Junmar. Baka si Junmar.
Yep. Pang-apat yan.
Yes, exactly. And it's a 13-point lead. 9:35.2 to go. Series is tied at 2 wins apiece. Winner will be 1 win away from a date with TNT Tropang 5G.
So game number 6 will be on Friday.
Only 1 game.
Dito pa rin ulit yan.
Yeah, and if needed, 1 game na lang
sa linggo.
Sunday, umabot ng 7 games. Here's Jericho. Lassiter. Thompson takes a look inside. Lob past Junmar. Junmar digs in.
Could have traveled there. But Junmar naghahanap din ng foul.
Junmar with 15. And Ginebra finding it hard to hit the target here. Less than 9 minutes to go in the final quarter. Why not?
They're finding the cracks.
That's the word.
Hirap eh, di ba? Tumatama sa labas, nakakashoot sa loob.
Sa kalulugar.
Oo.
Tapos hindi ka pa makashoot.
And then nakaupo si Scottie, nakaupo si Japet.
Ito si Gray. Barrientos. Hook shot. Ayaw. Rebound. Tinangay ni Wami Johnson. And this crowd beginning to murmur. You can feel it.
Ito naman San Miguel trying to, make a couple more plays to try
Get the fight out.
Yes.
Ginebra right now. Lassiter drags them inside and scores. And just like that, he has 8. Barrientos in the box. Just 1 shot, mostly for Ginebra on every trip. Scottie is going to come back, as well as David in just a short while. He escapes. Beermen want to talk things over. They're still in front by 15. Back in a moment. We have some Kraken figures here. Yung mga 2020 games.
Oh, 26 points, 23 rebounds, and 6 assists for Junmar Fajardo. And then ito recent to, game number 1, 27 points, 23 rebounds, and 3 assists for Junmar Fajardo in game number 1. San Miguel winning that game. In game number 2, 21 points, 23 rebounds for Junmar Fajardo, but ended up losing that game and really feeling
baliktad. Ginebra nanalo ng first game.
Yeah. Tama.
27
Tama.
si Junmar. Tama ka, pero baliktad.
Yes.
Ayan.
Junmar Fajardo, the first ever local player in PBA history with a 3rd straight 2020 game in the playoffs. First local player
Gusto
also.
nadidinig ni Fidel pa mangunon yung pangalan niya. So, thank you, Fidel.
Maraming salamat. Ito yung mga iba rin gumawa. Asi Taulaba, Philip Cesar.
Why not mention Fidel? He gives you all of this.
Ang ating PBA-ologist.
Yan. Na-engineer by profession.
Talaga?
Hindi ko alam kung nagamit niya. Si Apple, alam ko, engineer din yan.
Sev and Dom, now ikwento ko na sa inyo kanina yung discomfort na nararamdaman ni Junmar Fajardo sa kanyang balikat. Pero ang sabi niya, ayaw daw talaga niya yung gawin excuse. Ang bottom line daw last game, nag-struggle siya sa opensa, natalo sila. Ang dami niyang mintis at lahat daw talaga gagawin niya sa game na to para makuha ang panalo. Balik sa inyo.
Okay, thank you, Apple. 101 to 88. Ang hirap gawin yun at 20 points, 20 rebounds.
Yes.
Kaya naman ginawa natin ang highlight courtesy again of Fidel Manana. Ross is back in. I think he's there to stabilize this San Miguel
And
team.
kahit na hindi makashoot yung San Miguel, pinatindi mo yung depensa mo eh.
Oo.
Especially the guards.
Di ba? Huwag kang papasa-pasa ng lalam yung pasa sa harap ni Chris Ross.
Tapos ang mangyayari pa
Pupulutin
niyan,
yan.
mangyayari pa, hindi depensa niya si Scottie.
Oh.
Dahil alam nila Scottie's gonna make his move.
Libre si Torres. Wala. Ayaw. Ooh. Si David, oh. Kaya naman si Jericho. Hindi alam ni David kung ano nangyari. Naumupo na yan kanina.
Yes.
Kanina, he hit Jericho in the face. Unintentionally, of course. Kasi lumampas na si Jericho sa kanya sa layup. Ito. Ayun, eh.
Tinulak niya. So I'm not sure kung anong nirereklamo niya. Baka ibig na sabihin nakahawak si Kahilig sa kanya bago nun. Pero tinulak niya eh.
Ang papaliwanag lang po, sabi. 101.88. Look at the brisk passing of San Miguel. No? Hop. Borderline. Wala na. Uminit na si Naing.
That confidence is up there. Laster now with 11 points.
Ganun lang. Ilang rainbow na? Tatlo. Barrientos, Torres. Kanino?
Looks like it's on Chris Ross. Oh, Junmar.
5. Penalty pa San Miguel.
Malayo pa to, ha?
That's why the bench rest of San Miguel is up on their feet. Oh.
Iuupo ba natin si Junmar? Or you let them weather the next 2-3 minutes and try to close out this ballgame?
Major decision, ano? Tingnan mo.
Well, Tautua also has 5. Diba?
Buti lang, hindi tayo coach, ano? Torres. Penalty and San Miguel. 14 na lang to. Layo pa, 6:52. Nasundot pa. Pag isang tres ito, putok ito. David. Wala. Awkward shot, ha?
Yes. Could have waited for a better shot.
I agree. Excited, eh. And a possible 4-point play coming up as Super Marshall is now officially red hot.
Look si Marshall Lassiter. Alam mo, again, once uminit siya, napakatindi. Ang mas maganda pa doon, hinahanap siya ng kanyang mga kakampi.
That's a good point.
Right? Kita mo, Chris Ross knows, okay, Marshall, you're hot. Let me pass you that basketball, knocking down another 3-point shot, plus getting the foul from Stephen Holt.
The great PBA legend, Atoy, used to tell me, nung araw daw sa Crispa, when Bogs Adornado was hot, they would look for balls.
Yes.
Bigay mo, bakit? Diba? Atoy is quite a scorer, but he knew that when Bogs was hot, give it to him. And kayo rin, ano, yung mga player.
Recognition yan, lalo na ng point guard.
Talaga?
Yes. You call a play for the guy who's hot. You call a play for a guy na may mismatch, yung sinong hinahanap nyo. You need to be able to be the extension of the coach on the floor.
And somehow players, no, if you've been in this game for so long, you kind of sense it.
Yep.
Diba? Uy, mainit si Marshall. Uy, ganda ng pasa. Alam mo, hirap ang Ginebra to shoot straight up. Nahalata mo.
Yeah.
They don't go for it right away.
Sev, to our point, diba? CJ Cancino, init kanina. Yung fourth quarter, they more or less went exclusively to Cancino in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. Libre. Good line. Hello.
That's big. That is big. Because if they did not score, they're namamagana yung kalamangan eh.
17 ang output ni Holt. Ito si Junmar. Ross, ayaw. Bigyan natin kay Marcio. Baka sakaling uminit palalo. Pero nasundot.
You want Marshall Lassiter catching and shooting. Or taking 1-2 dribbles, that's it. You don't want him to try and break down that defense of RJ Abarientos. That's penalty.
They want to challenge, but I don't think the brain trust is in. Nasa sense ko sa challenge, magsabay-sabay silang nagre-react. As Magumar John would say, kwarta o kahon. Kahon.
Makikita mo talaga yung edad ni Magu pag nakita mo yung reference niya ng kwarta o kahon.
Ingat ka, pati ako nadamay din.
Sino ba yung host doon?
Kay Pipimente.
Ayan.
Junmar will hit the bench. 5:28.6 to go, and San Miguel threatening to take a 3-2 lead in this series when this is done. But let's see if Ginebra has one last hurrah here.
They have the luxury now of sitting Junmar Fajardo. If they're able to keep this lead, malamang hindi na babalik si Junmar.
Jericho. Rebound Kahilig.
Offensive rebounds. Yan yung statistic na sinasabi natin kanina.
Tautua provides the screen. The pass of CJ is deflected. There's a foul in the subsequent effort to regain the lost possession. Don't you love that line so much? Benches players are requested to report to their respective benches and observe proper decorum. Pwede bang gamitin sa kalye yun sa mga hindi marunong mag-drive?
No. Please go back to your lane.
And observe proper decorum. Penalty situation against the Beermen. We have a timeout. And we'll use it and bring you back right here. We have the count at 107.94. Inside 5 minutes, 4:59 to be exact. And don't forget that game number 6 of the series will happen on Friday. This is what Chris Ross means to San Miguel, how solid he is.
9 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks para kay Chris Ross. 9 points in that third quarter where they really got the momentum, where they really got their rhythm going. Doon nagtamaan ng 3-point shooting itong San Miguel Beermen.
Parang ano siya, no? The instigator. Eh, no? And the way he controls the tempo for San Miguel.
Save both ends of the floor yung nilalaro ni Chris Ross.
Now that you mention it, no?
Diba? Kahit magminti sila, biglang he'll force that turnover and regain that possession.
Kahit naman sa gilas, pag ginamit siya ni Team Cone, okay. Hindi, okay din. Cheerleaders as a bench for the Asian Games team that regained the gold medal there. Junmar Fajardo seated. As you can see, the foul trouble on San Miguel.
Fajardo with foul 5 and Tautua as well. Then Trollano and Lassiter both with 4. A lot of time left. 4 minutes and 59. Just a 13-point lead para dito sa San Miguel Beermen.
Two free throws, Norbert Torres.
What a game by Mo Tautua so far.
Ang daming pumutok sa San Miguel eh. And all at the right time.
Yeah. Tsaka si Tautua, 16 points, 9 rebounds.
From the start yun, ha?
Yes.
Starter siya today.
Siya ang starter. Siya
Ah.
yung nag-iba or siya yung iniba dun sa starting lineup nitong San Miguel.
Given the shoulder injury that Junmar was nursing, ang laking bagay, nawala si Troy Rosario, talagang hurting, ano, ha?
Yeah.
Ross and company, they're in a bind. They get it across with some panic, though. 4:50 to go. Ross, kahilig. Offensive foul. Yun, challenge na. Might as well. Look at
Sinubukan niyang iwasan.
Look at B-Boy Rabanes. Head coach din dati yan.
Yes.
I tease video coach Dayong Mendoza. You know, ikaw lang ang pinaka-bagets dyan. Buti nandiyan ka. Bumababa yung average age ng coaching staff nyo dahil nandiyan ka.
Naman, no.
Siya yung video coordinator nila eh. Na nag-head coach din sa juniors.
Tama.
Yeah.
After the review, naka-establish na po sa legal guarding position si Abarrientos. Therefore, the challenge made by San Miguel is not successful.
I like that they're able to explain it.
Ganon kasimple.
Diba?
Ganda. Oh, di tagalogin natin. Walang problema yan.
Tsaka na-explain that he was already in his legal guarding position.
Kasi, di ba, yung FIBA or yung PBA, may mga terms na yan eh.
Yes.
Ako, I often contemplate on this because I'm older than you. What if the challenge was around during the Mika days, the early days of the PBA? Riot siguro, no? What a shot by Abarrientos. Do you see?
Alam mo, Seth, itong full court pressure has been giving problems to San Miguel.
And the lead has been cut down to 9. But if you're San Miguel, don't panic, no? Use the clock. Ross, Tautua, gently in, gently scores. David. Hold, Torres.
That's free throws.
Foul sa baba. Perez, apat ng foul. 3:48 to go. Lamang 11. Ayaw gumalaw nung faithful ng Ginebra. Oh. They're hoping for
Nag-aabang eh.
One last surge. Alam mo, ginagawa ng Ginebra kuminsan, they score free throws, then they press. Then they'll go for the three. To accentuate the dramatic, di ba? Pump them up.
Papabugbog muna.
That's a good way of putting it.
Diba?
That's a great way of putting it. Ano, Muhammad Ali, rope ito?
Pwede, di ba?
Pero masyadong malaking rope ito. 108 to 99.
Tsaka San Miguel, mahirap. But they had that 33-point fourth quarter in game number 4.
Mahirap talunin ng San Miguel when they're in control.
Yes.
When they have established the rhythm of the game. Pag naunahan mo, you're in good hands. Like what happened in game 4. They could not stop Scottie Thompson there. But the thing about Tim Cone and even Leo Austria, they're coaching the series. They're not just coaching one game. They're seeing the big picture. Aguilar is back in, had 2 points earlier.
Experiment ni Coach Tim to. Putting Raymond Aguilar on Junmar Fajardo.
Muntik na masundot. Ross, Troliano, back to Junmar.
You like how Junmar Fajardo, di ba, hindi niya inararo. Di ba? Turned towards that baseline, gave that...
Nasa laki niya, hukay na eh.
Yes.
Di ba? Laging sinasabi, put a body on him. It's not that easy. Aguilar, free.
Wow!
Lead is down to 9 with 2:45 to go.
San Miguel should use the clock here.
Ooh, foul on Aguilar. That's Raymond.
That's tough. That's tough.
That team's 5th.
Foul number 23, Raymond Aguilar, third personal, 15 foul for Barangay Ginebra. Substitution.
Ito yung conversion ni Aguilar kanina. Isang pukul mula sa 3.
It's what, 7 points for Raymond Aguilar?
5 yata. 5.
Or maybe 6. Naka-free throw siyang isa eh.
Sige, pagbigyan na kita. 6 na. Troliano Canto. No. Aguilar with a hand on it. Here comes Ginebra. If it comes down to 7 or 6, this will be interesting. Abarientos digging in deep, missing badly. Follow-up, tip in, David.
Just not wanting to go away itong Barangay Ginebra.
Warning on Ginebra. I think
ball game.
That's the second warning, I think. Or first.
Yung kanina kay Junmar, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Hindi nga. Two minutes and 3. Matapik. Here's David. David crossover.
That's a stop.
That's a good stop.
That's a Chris
That's
Ross.
Chris stop.
That's the Chris Ross effect once again. Diba, they're not able to score. They turn the ball over. Anong ginawa niya? Forced a turnover.
Alam mo, masyadong ahead si RJ Barrientos. He could have been a little delayed and asked for the ball.
Look at this reach in by Chris Ross.
Linis, tinabig sa katawan eh. Ross lobs it high. 136. CJ. Ross. Attacks. Twists. Turns. No. Abarientos. The lead is now down to 5.
What a comeback by Barangay Ginebra here.
That's why the crowd didn't want to leave, Dom.
And the gamble by Coach Tim Cohn putting in Raymond Aguilar.
Crowd coming to life. CJ 3. No. Rebound, Scottie. Lob pass, Holt. Holt, Scottie, nowhere to go. Holt saves it from going up. No. Holt was guilty of stepping on the line in front of the Ginebra bench. That nipped that rally in the bud there. But I think they have a challenge,
Or i-review ba?
Hindi possession eh.
May stepping eh. Diba?
Hindi naman inside or outside eh, di ba? But they are reviewing. Walang question na. Hindi siya challenge.
Hindi siya challenge. Re-review lang nila kung nag-step na talaga itong si Stephen Holt, diba?
Yeah. May larong ganito sa PBA, magigising yung audience last 3 minutes.
Wow, how many turnovers does San Miguel have in the last
Mga
4
4 o
minutes?
5, no? Ross. He can dribble around the neighborhood if he wants to. Lassiter to Fajardo to CJ. Troliano will not hesitate, but will miss the shot. Here comes Ginebra. Scottie, 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's free throws.
Kalaan mo yan, coaching staff niyan. Ilang generations yan, eh. Tapos wala pa yata si Ato Agustin tonight, eh. Hindi ko nakikita.
Nakita ko kanina.
Nakita mo ba?
Oo.
Hindi tumatayo.
Ayun, nandun sa gilid, sa dulo.
Tatago? Ayun, oh. Kaya pala hindi ko nakikita.
Oh! Wow!
Oh, boy. Alam mo?
That pressure of Barangay Ginebra.
Kanina yung score, La mga Meralco, 96-91. Ilan yun? 20 seconds to go?
Oo. 5 yung lamang nun.
Nabutan sila. Let's see how this will happen. We will have a timeout. We'll stay on. Napitawan ni Chris Ross. He was trying to dribble wide. Protect the ball with his body, but he lost the grip on it.
Eight turnovers for San Miguel in this quarter.
This quarter.
Yes.
And here's the playoff scenario. One more team is needed to start the finals. So the 50th anniversary Philippine Cup.
Unlike in the third quarter and part of the fourth, simula ng fourth quarter, di ba pag dinadump nila kay Junmar, nagko-collapse yung depensa pag tinapon sa labas, nakakashoot ng outside shot.
Yeah.
Hasn't been going in for San Miguel.
Here's the reset. Ginebra has one full, 130. San Miguel 2 to call, plus a 30. No more fouls, no more challenges for either club.
Ginebra, of those 8 turnovers, have scored 9 points in the fourth quarter.
.9 seconds. Scottie against CJ. That's a good matchup, though they do not necessarily guard each other. And here is the out. Oh, look at this, how close this is. Each one has chipped in 20 points. You actually don't need a 4 yet.
Oh,
you don't. Though, Nambatak said otherwise earlier.
And knocked it down.
Knocked it down to 1 point, and then they scored. Here we go. But they gotta rush it. Time is not on their side, actually. RJ pumping out. Cool, trying to provide the screen.
Just switching there.
4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 if it goes. Yes.
What a big three-point shot by RJ Abarientos. Switched on the defense, saw that it was Trollano on him. Had enough space, knocked down that three.
suddenly what could have been, as Vin Scully once said, the impossible and the improbable could happen. And San Miguel knows that when you play Ginebra, those things can happen. It's not just because of the never say die spirit, but just the culture so deeply ingrained in this team.
Ibang klase.
From,
hindi mo talaga,
you know, not all
you will
teams,
not give up.
Yeah, they have a word, they have a phrase for it called never say die. But it's so ingrained in the culture from way back the Jaworski era, of course, to the Helter brand and the Giwa era, and to the next generation of Ginebra players like L.A. Tenorio. Anything can happen here. You see on your screen the reset. Everybody has one timeout, a full, and a 30. And here we go, back in time again. You don't even have to say anything with that. It's the visuals speak for itself. Ilabas si RJ, no? 13.4 is a 2-point game.
They're gonna have to go for the steal.
Turnovers,
Kasi
huh?
San Miguel can just hold on to this basketball.
Actually,
Go for the steal or foul.
they will play the foul game. David with the foul. The lead is 2.
CJ Perez 2 out of 2 from the free throw line so far.
And what matters is when you make them or when you miss them. Suddenly, the door is slightly ajar.
Yes.
Just slightly ajar.
And if he makes this, expect Barangay Ginebra to call a timeout.
You shouldn't miss it. You should make it. Better to have a 3-point lead than just a 2-point lead. Uh-oh. Junmar gets it. And there's a foul.
Chris Ross once again part of that play. The Chris Ross effect.
It's like a scientific statement.
Oh boy.
The Ross effect.
Junmar 3 of 5 from the free throw line in this ball game.
They need just one. No, it's a 3-point game.
Parang pagka-shoot ni Junmar, sino ba yung nanggugulo dun sa likod ko? Calmly sinks that first free throw.
Pag na-shoot to, timeout.
Yep.
Tim Cone is not a fan of the 4-point shot. But he was hoping that Junmar would miss the second.
At nanginayang siya kasi rebound na nila eh. Diba?
But now, they have no choice. They have to go 4. And if they don't make this shot, San Miguel will have a 3-2 lead in this series.
But what a comeback by Barangay Ginebra. Forcing all those turnovers in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes, as Shakespeare would say, there are stranger things in our life that are hard to explain, actually. And Ginebra, don't count them out yet.
Don't count them out. Remember, against Converge in that quarterfinals match.
Boy.
Kung ikaw naman ang San Miguel, if they're taking a 3-point shot or a 4-point shot, challenge ka lang. Challenge hard.
Pag pumasok, di pumasok.
Yes,
Diba?
make sure
But
na
don't foul.
Yes.
Don't foul. Both teams in penalty.
Or you could foul right away.
And let them go to the free throw line. But is that a very common thinking? I would think that is...
Not so much.
Yeah, parang most would be sigurista eh. But I wouldn't discount that possibility.
Pero pwede rin naman yun. Kasi
Kasi
babalik sa'yo yung bola eh, tapos may timeout ka pa.
nung araw, pwede pang mas madalas pumasok sa timeout. Baby Daluban told Joy Campion, ilang seconds na titira, Joy? 2 sa greatest. Mintis mo. Yung pangalawa, mintis mo.
Yes.
Kasi magkakagulo sa rebound.
Correct. Tsaka ngayon, di ba hindi na pwede naman tumawag ng timeout ng player?
Player. Noon pwede.
Yes.
Ayun na. Lumabas na si Ato Agustin. Nakita ko na. Ito yung Chris Rossi Beck.
Yes. Should have been a rebound, defensive rebound already for San Miguel, or rather for Ginebra.
For Ginebra. The lead is 4.
Substitution for Retortes for Jumper Aguilar.
Oy, lahat ng pwedeng tumira ng 3 o 4. No?
Yes.
Strategically, Junmar is there to disturb the inbound.
30-second timeout, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the last timeout.
Yes,
Barangay Ginebra.
yes. Yung last pull nila nagamit na, plus this 30. You and I, an 11 o'clock games.
Di mo. Itong San Miguel naman, dalawa ba?
Bagay, I promised the PBA press corps 1 overtime game. It's almost like it. Eh.
Parang ganun na rin. Yeah, so San Miguel, the question is, well, like we mentioned, another option is you could foul or make it difficult and just play straight up D. Kasi pag hindi ka naman nag-foul, gagamit ka ng oras.
Have you ever seen this? Diba, San Miguel ka, ikaw ang didepensa. Huwag mo na depensa, tumakbo ka na sa kanila.
Baka malito.
Para magulat lang. Bakit walang depensa? But professional level to, mabilis mag-adjust yung players.
Yes.
Pinag-isip ang Ginebra. Kunwari si June Mara mag-distract. Inbound. Look for the 4. Here's Holt. Holt thinking about it. Not a good catch, and that'll be it. That'll be it.
Yes.
That'll be it. And San Miguel is going to be 1 win away from entering the finals against TNT Tropang 5G unless Ginebra equalizes the count on Friday.
Committed a number of turnovers in the 4th quarter itong San Miguel, but in the end, when they needed to make a stop, able to make that stop against Barangay Ginebra.
And Tim Cohn is already on his way to congratulate Leo Austria, actually. 1 more game, and that will be for all the important marbles in the collection here. Marshall, what a time for him to connect.
Yeah, what a game by Marshall Lassiter.
Tim Cohn already congratulating the San Miguel team. And that'll do it. San Miguel Beer with a 3-2 lead in the series is now just 1 game away from the finals of the Philippine Cup for 2025-26.
Oh, what a game by the San Miguel Beermen. That 3rd quarter, they took control of that. Started it out.
The Babat player of the game is brought to you by Divan. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family only with Divan.
9 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And in the end, Sev, itong si Chris Ross made crucial stops or was part of those game-winning plays, making the right decision, getting his hands, his head into that. Nahirapan tayo doon. Could have been Marshall Lassiter.
Yeah.
Could have been Motau too.
But all game brilliance was Chris Ross.
Exactly.
And the impact, the Ross effect, as you put it, And this is our schedule on Friday, Dom. Just one game.
One more game. Itong San Miguel Beermen to get into the finals. But of course, Barangay Ginebra wanting to extend this into a Game 7 on Sunday.
So on that note, in behalf of Dominic Uy and Apple David and our entire Sports5 team for RPTV, the final count, San Miguel with a 3-2 lead in the series via this 115-109 win against Ginebra. Good night, everybody.
With a final score of 115-109, the San Miguel Beermen are just one win away from booking a ticket to the finals. And joining me is our best player of the game, Chris Ross, with 9 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Chris, congratulations. You know, you made such an impact in tonight's game on both ends of the floor, leading the team like the old reliable that we know. What was key in your approach and in your mindset every time your name was called?
You know, I honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing, so I don't take each game for granted. And I play each game like it's my last. I play with my heart. You can hate it or love it, but I'm going to play each game like it's my last. I'm going to play with my heart and let the cards fall where they fall.
Chris, like what I mentioned, SMB is just one win away from booking a ticket to the finals. How do you plan to carry this kind of energy and, of course, in support to all your teammates as well?
We know that Ginebra's not going to just lay down, so it's going to be a Friday night, and the crowd's going to be loud and rocking. So we got to be at our best to close it out on Friday because their backs are against the wall, and we know what type of team they are. But we'll be ready for the challenge.
Chris, before I let you go, do you have a quick message to all the fans and your loved ones?
Oh, thank you to all the fans. That I know we're outnumbered in here, but we hear y'all loud and clear. My mom just got in town last night. She's right here, so I know she's tired. And then my lady that she just left, so it's me. She's in New York right now, so it's me and my son. So we have long nights, but it's all worth it for this little guy right here.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations once again to you, Chris. Once again, that was Chris Ross, our best player of the game. Now let's turn it over to the post-game press conference with our winning coach.
And now we have with us Coach Leo Austria. Coach, congratulations. Like what Bea mentioned, you are one win away from booking a repeat of the Philippine Cup of finals. But Coach, talking about this win, what can you say about the effort, the discipline, and the focus na pinakita ng mga manlalaro mo to get this victory?
Bago kita sagutin, allow me to greet our boss. Happy birthday kay RSA. More birthdays to come, boss. And then regarding the game, so that's the effort now we're looking for. If you compare the game namin, Game 4 and Game 5, it's a lot of difference. But this time, there's a lot of players who step up, especially on defense namin. And we're able to stop their bench to score heavily because Torres and Grabco and David usually sila yung gumagawa na madami. And then that's the reason why yung kanyang starter ay talagang press na press. But tonight we're able to limit their production, and our bench, especially Mota Tua, I think they were surprised with Mota Tua. And then I want to give him a credit for his game because he give us a lot of opportunity, and then a lot of thinking para do sa bench ng Ginebra. But we're 1-1 away, from the finals, but it is not an easy task for us because we are experienced last All Filipino conference. We've gone into overtime. Into Game 7, and nasa catch-up situation kami at the time. But fortunately, we won that game, and this is another time. And we know Ginebra's fighting spirit. Hindi natin sasabing NSD sila kung wala nun eh. And then kita-kita mo naman eh. We're leading by 14 or 17 points, and all of a sudden, one shot away na lang to tie the game. But I think the players know how to deal that kind of situation.
Series tied going into this game. 2 wins for San Miguel, 2 wins for Ginebra. And this was all important to be able to be one step away from a chance to play in the finals. In the first quarter, Tautua started tonight, though.
You gotta love how Tautua started out the ball game. For Rodney Brondial, knocked down that first 3-point shot, got things going para dito sa San Miguel.
He would have 7 in the opening quarter. Thompson was back, and as if the previous 33-point game output was not over, he had 5 in that first quarter.
Ang maganda dito sa San Miguel, you know, they were getting points inside and outside, but Ralph also connecting from that 3-point area.
But that was going to be a concern. They had to contain those producers from the bench of Ginebra if they wanted to have this game go in that direction. Trollano also hitting something from the outside.
Wanted to bounce back from that performance in game number 4.
Second quarter, he had 6 points, and RJ Barrientos was off and gunning right away. Did not score in the opening quarter. This is a trailer that works for Scottie Thompson. They would run this play several times, actually.
Well, they try to get on the fast break, try to get and beat itong San Miguel, especially in the first 2 quarters.
CJ Perez also with another sterling game tonight.
11 points in that second quarter for CJ.
Out of 16 in the first half. Third quarter action. Fajardo was hurting, but he still managed to get his points through.
Nakikita mo, sinabi natin na didiin itong si Junmar wanting to start out in that third quarter. A third quarter that they've won every single game.
And Chris Ross would connect on 2 rainbows in this game. 3 of them, in fact, in that third quarter.
Jeremiah Gray coming off the bench, trying to knock down the 3 of his own, trying to keep it within distance itong Barangay Ginebra.
And then Cruz has been pining for a big game. It's one from the outside. You know, against Ginebra, you could be having a lead of as much as 10 or 12, but until it's done, it's not yet over.
Well, that fourth quarter, Seth, alam mo, daming turnover nitong
Sobra.
San Miguel.
And getting the ball across was problematic.
Yes. They had 8 or 9 turnovers in the fourth quarter.
But good for San Miguel. Last they caught fire when they needed it the most, actually.
And yan yung probably the biggest lead of the game. But ito, nakabalik na itong Barangay Ginebra, forcing turnovers. And then that big 3 by Barrientos.
And some missed free throws at the end. Ross, however, with a big takeaway on the offensive rebound there.
Experience and that fight in Chris Ross, just making things happen. Parang tapos na yung play, but still able to do that. And look at that. Defensively, sino nakabantay doon kay RJ Barrientos? Chris Ross once again.
And no 3, no 4, no more chances for Ginebra. They will have one more on Friday.